Hi Mr. Dwyer, how are you doing? Hi guys, how are you doing? Hi Dino. You know, like for me it's like about 1 hour for the banner. Just a second. Yes, I just like call. Yeah, it's like 55 minutes. But if you ask me, you know, like it's disappointing. You know, like yeah, it's she's not worth it at all. Yeah, I guess.
Skyward!
Awesome prizes to be won. Check it out. That's crazy actually. I just made so many chests in here. So yeah, okay. Let me go back to like Fontaine. I will do it later anyway. I need to do it. Definitely. So yeah, you know why damage is not so great? Yes, she's not bad maybe if you like to play out of burning. I mean like in a burning, like by using burning. But overall, you know, like no, like she's not at all. Like applying Dendro is bad, not AoE whatsoever, single target. And that lamp she cast
In this era of fair winds and gentle,
like the level increase only while burning exists on a field. So yeah, yes, while burning exists, her damage is like you know, like let's say it's better than without burning, but still it's not so good. Maybe she can be used in a Nilo Bloom team. But you know, like yes, in the Nilo blue team she might be useful, but I don't have Nilo, you know. At the same time, maybe she can be used with Kinich, but I will skip Kinich definitely, because like he is also pretty limited. I mean, he cannot be used in so many team comp, in so many archetype. So yeah, it's a little bit disappointing, like kinda like that. Yes, it's horrible. I think it will be horrible for me as well, because like let's say, you know, I couldn't resist and I watched couple videos, like because you know, like Asia server got an Emilie like 6 hours early before Europe, and I saw like, you know, like let's say not the like the name, some like, you know, like usually the whales do like pretty like shiny names of the videos, like, you know, like just imagine 6 hour, like in a 6 hours they got a character with a constellation, with a signature weapon, with a crazy artifacts and other stuff. So yeah, like they perform artifacts, not gonna lie. So yeah, but still, I mean, you know, like, and they do test with a pretty powerful supportive characters, you know. In this case, even in this case, the damage output is trash, if you ask me. Like, no range whatsoever. Or like, yes, when she gets like the only useful, just a second. No, I'm sorry. So the only useful state it has that when she uses that burst, you know, like, and it lasts for 2.8 seconds. That when she really can do something, you know, some damage, some applying, and that's it. And yet, let's say, if you ask me, for me, Yao Yao is way better by applying Dendro than like Emilie, because Yao Yao has like kinda, it's like, it's also single target, but it's random, and she cannot, like that Yugwei, not attacking the same enemy again and again and again. That's why, like Dendro wise, I mean aura wise, that Yao Yao is way better. more than that, like I don't know, like even Kirara might be better, but still I don't level up Kirara. I mean, I don't like shield so much. Maybe in the future we'll see. But yeah, it's like super disappointing, unfortunately. I mean, I thought she would be like at least deal some damage. I mean, yeah, she deals some damage, but like every like 3 seconds when she attacked like with enhanced mode, something like that, you know, enhanced attack, I would say. But yeah, it's bad. Actually, it's not worth it at all. Yeah, that lamp stuff, you know, like looks pretty fun. That burst looks pretty okay. She's not bad if you're a new player and don't have any other Dendro characters. But if you have, let's say even Yao Yao is better. I just don't want to talk about Baiju, by the way. Baiju is like, you know, like he's just a god, something like that. Not good damage and not that much consistent damage of burn. Yes, you know, like about the burn damage, like she doesn't do burn damage, but yes, like the only thing she does like pretty good, it's like she can, like while she's on the field, she can like keep that burning on like for 8 seconds, 10 seconds each, like that depends. Like on her, on that lamp she cast. But anyway, it's like, you know, like super disappointing. I mean, yes, I will do test plays, and actually, you know, if you ask me, I'm glad about that. You know why? Because I will go for Molani. I just like Molani. I will go for Pyro Archon and for Xylon. So yeah, I think that would be way better than go for Emilie, because let's say, even though like usually, you know, when when you get a character, usually it's like that, you sometimes like it's super early to open all of the potential of character. Like yeah, you need at least couple days, you know. It's the way the same thing happened with Raiden, by the way, back then. Like players, all of them played Raiden, that tested Raiden for 1 week until they like realize how good she is. So yeah, it's back, believe me or not, for a week. Now, like even when Dendro released, you know, so many players didn't use her in a Dendro, like in a hype room teams. But this one is disappointing, and I don't think they can do more than that. I mean, the only thing they can do, it's like only do some like, yes, she deals enhanced damage. It's like the multiplier is like 4, something like that. Like I mean, like 400% more damage when burning exists. I don't know. I mean, you know, like if that damage was about like 800, then I would say yes, maybe you can go for that. You know, like that. She deals like one shot about 40k, something like that. What I saw, about 40k every 3 seconds, something like that. It means 7 instances of damage if burning exists, and it's like, let's say if you use like her skill, not her burst, because when you use that burst, that skill can last for 28 seconds. Let's say it's 21 seconds, right? And you get that enhanced damage every 3 or 4 seconds. It's like 6 to 8 instances of enhanced damage. And if that damage was like 800%, like close to 70k, I would say okay, it's like something, you know, like at least it's, even though it's like single target, you still can use it, you know. But 40k, it's super low, and I don't think I will go for that weapon. I don't need that weapon, even though that weapon is not bad. You know, like it's a waste, because like she is like, let's say if you compare her with a Nilo is way better. That weapon is just crazy weapon, because that weapon can be used with on so many characters. I mean, like, yes, I cannot show it right now, but yeah, that sword. So yeah, it's a super disappointing. I will do test play and that's it. Yeah, actually I didn't expect that, but it is what it is. Oh, hi Go, how are you doing? Hi Lee. Yoni. Yes, 15 minutes, Yoni. You know, unfortunately, yes, maybe like, you know, like I couldn't resist and I watched the gameplay and other stuff about Emilie, and she is disappointing. I mean, it's, let's say, yeah, I don't know if you like, if her damage was like twice better than she has now, like 800 something like that, at least like every 4 seconds would be nice. But at this point, like I wouldn't suggest any of you guys like spend even one wish on her, because like, yes, maybe in a 4.8 you can do something, but just imagine with, let's say, with a Kinich, even though he's Dendro and not so powerful Dendro, by the way, you can get more damage when you add some Natlan supportive character, you know? So why, it's like make no sense to go for Emilie to farm that set for her. I mean, because that domain, if you don't have Arlecchino, if you don't have Chlorine, it's useless, completely useless, you know? So yeah, it's a waste of resin, waste of primogems, waste of your time, and like, let's say, sooner or later you will bench her. It's not like Nilo. Nilo is way better. Nilo is just a crazy character. Yes, maybe you can use her with a Nilo somehow, actually. You know why? She applies Dendro for Nilo, like then Dendro application is pretty okay, but still, like mostly you will get that Nilo's damage, and you will get the damage because of Nilo's like can buff and increase that damage because of bountiful, of course. Yeah, a little bit disappointing, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm okay with that. You know why? Because I wasn't so hyped about Emilie, to be honest. Because like she is super low. I mean, limited for one archetype. It is bad. I mean, it's like, let's say again, like yeah, I repeat myself again, but still, like you cannot compare her with a Nilo. Nilo is better. Yeah. Oh, hi Samir. How are you doing? 15 minutes. So you aren't going to? Well, no, I will skip her definitely, Yoni. I mean, definitely, you know why? Because she's not worth it at all. Like, even one wish. Yeah, I will do some tests, but you know, like, just imagine you get like so low damage. Why do you need those so? And with the Natlan, by the way, we will, let's say, maybe that damage can be okay with the wall level 8, but with the, just like, keep that in mind, guys, that we will get wall level 9 in 3 weeks with a 5.1 or 5.0, and the enemy's level will increase. So yeah, in this case her damage will be trash as hell, you know, like let's say you will be struggle with the characters you have at the moment, like not a struggle, you know, but it going to be a little bit difficult than it is right now, you know, and she is way weaker than the characters you have, and you need to use the same characters with her. And if you don't, like, let's say, yes, maybe with a Nilo she can be good, but you need to go with Nilo, Kokomi, you know, like maybe Nahida. I will explain. Is the team going to be like Nilo, Kokomi, Emilie, and Nahida? Because yeah, you put signature set on Emilie, Nahida set with a deep put. Yes, in this case you can do some damage. Like, let's say Emilie will, oh no, you need a pyro as well. I'm sorry, yes, I messed up a little bit. So yeah, instead of like Nahida, you need to go for 1 pyro to keep that burning. Yes. But anyway, like, yes, you can increase DPS of that team, but not so much, you know. Yes, it will be increased, but still, like, I would say, like, with Nilo, Kokomi, Nahida, and another pyro on Dendro, you will get again decent amount of damage. And because of that, like, go for Emilie. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, hi Enjoyer, how are you doing? Dank, really? I actually thought she was surprisingly good damage-wise. I mean, like, if you saw the, like, a couple... no, Samir, unfortunately I will skip.
Wherever in this world
if you saw couple gameplays, I mean, I saw couple gameplays, and, you know, like, let's say her damage without burning is trash as hell. With burning, it's so bad. like, let's say it's inappropriate, you know, kind of like that. It's just inappropriate. It's so low, like 10k with one instance of let's say it's better to go like Virgin with like characters I have at the moment instead of like Emilie, you know. Emilie's damage is super low. Yes, maybe you can somehow add let's say the team like I used to play, it's like Tia, right, Furina, Neuvillette and Nahida, and instead of Nahida I will go for Emilie. Yes, maybe I can get more damage with this team because of Dia, can do some burning, but still go for a 5-star characters because of like a little bit damage increase. I wouldn't say it's worth it, you know, like, because like you can use her only, you can like, let's say you can increase a little bit damage of your old teams, like some of them, not all of them, you know, and it's bad. I mean, she cannot be used like alone without burning. You need that burning. So yeah, like a little bit. I will do some tests anyway. I don't know which like test characters we will get. If you don't mind, yes, I will do couple. Like it's in 15 minutes or it's 40 minutes, something like that. So yeah, Nahida be like throughout the heaven and earth. Yes, actually, if you don't have Nahida like is must-have character.
Wonderful.
I think we should
Surely
wait
enough
for
to
Nahida
convince
for
anyone to
Dendro.
become a
Yes,
wanderer.
Nahida, like, you know, like Nahida rerun will like they will rerun, like Nahida will get her rerun in 5.3 or 5.2, something like that. So yeah, I would suggest you to go for Nahida. Nahida is way better. Yes, sometimes she's a little bit difficult to use. You know why? Because if you have couple waves, you need to like on field her again, mark the enemies, but still it worth it anyway. Like you know, like she's way better. Do you think she can be good in Nilo Bloom team? Yes, Yoni, she can be good in Nilo Bloom team. Like when you use a team like Nilo, Kokomi, or maybe Xianyun. Emilie and one pyro character. Yes, some, you know why? Because you can increase it, but I wouldn't suggest you. I will explain you why. You can increase the DPS of that team only because Emilie's personal damage. But at the same time, I think she will steal some damage from Nilo. So that's why I wouldn't suggest you to do that. But it's me. I mean, since I don't have Nilo and I don't have Kokomi and I don't have Xianyun, for me she's going to be just useless, you know. Like, yes, I have Shanling, I have Bennett, I can like use her with, let's say, with Nahida as well to do some like, you know, like kinda burning damage with Nilo, but that DPS of that team will be just trash as hell. Only Nilo can do some damage and Nahida maybe. So yeah, it's like pretty low damage. Unfortunately. We get Emilie, Kirara, Gaming, Bennett. Emilie, you know, for that team, yes, actually, yes, it's not a bad team as well, but still, like in this case, like if you get like Gaming, yes, you can use Gaming, Bennett, Kirara, Emilie, but you know, like Gaming Wave, it's team way better than Emilie, like this team you told me about. That's why, you know, like, yes, you maybe like you can do some equal damage, but Gaming Wave is way more easy to use. That team was like, let's say, I don't think like Emilie, this team like Emilie, Kirara, Gaming and Bennett can be more like in terms of DPS better than Gaming Wave team. Gaming Wave team is a crazy team. Just imagine you can do like 200k damage up to 300k damage. I'm talking about like C6 Gaming, of course. Test characters Emilie coming Benny. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's a oh yeah, okay, I see now. Vortex for Raiden National. Do we need Benny and Shanling cons of that? I mean, for Benny you need couple constellations, you know why? You need at least one constellation for Benny. It's like his first constellation. Yes, you need first constellation. Other than that, no. Yeah, first constellation is must have. Other than that, let's say like would be nice, but it's like you can like do Raiden National without it. About Shanling, yes, Shanling needs like, let's say constellation 4. It's like pretty good for her, but I wouldn't suggest you to go Shanling. Let's say it's better to go like Sucrose or Kazuha if you have. Raiden, Shinchu and Bennett would be way better. Yes, like this team. Or maybe you can go like instead of Kazuha you can go like Shinchu, Raiden, Shanling and Bennett. This team is also playable, but it's like better to fight against like single target. It's still like I can test that team, by the way, like Shinchu, Raiden, like Shanling and Bennett. I mean, like, yeah, you can also use that team, but yes, you need couple constellation. Constellation 1 for Bennett and constellation 4 for Shanling. You still can use without constellation because, like, yes, say you cannot get constellation immediately. So if you don't have choice, you just need to use the character. That's alright. I mean, completely okay. The only problem with Shanling, it's like you will get like that burst will be not so like let's say now is duration 10 seconds, you will get like 15 seconds, something like that, you know, with that constellation 4. That's... Oh, hi Seal, how are you doing? No, Seal, unfortunately, you know why? Because she is disappointing, that's why. I couldn't resist, and I saw a couple videos about the damage, about the usability. She is like kinda, you know, like, she's not a character, and damage-wise, and what I expected she would be. She will, like, you know, like, let's say damage is so trash. If you ask me, yes, she can do some enhanced damage every 4 seconds. Just a second, let me check it real quick. Like, she has that in her talents. Just a second, guys. Like, it's like the damage increased by 60%, 600% of her attack, and that damage is not considered to be a skill damage. So yeah, you know why they did that? Because like if it's going to be a skill damage, you can buff that damage, like with even with a golden troop, by the way, you know, like one at it, like let's say every 3 seconds you can get enhanced, super enhanced damage, but they like intentionally like change that damage like style or skill, so it's not considered to be a skill damage. Let me check it real quick, just a second, guys. It's in the passive.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Each time collects to, it's need to collect to sense. She needs to collect sense to do that damage. So yeah, it's also like has. Oh yeah. Anyway, I will do the test to check that. But those are the characters you get. Oh yeah, I got it now, Yoni. I just misunderstand that. So yeah, I got it now. If you have C1 Bennett, that's you're okay. I mean, about the Shanling, that's alright. I mean, you still can use Shanling. That's okay, because 10 seconds, yes, it's a little bit low, but try to use Shanling after Bennett burst. So that's it, because Bennett's burst is 12 seconds, then use Shanling. Usually you need to do that to get that buff to Shanling, to collect that buff from Bennett. Alright, let me... What's that? Oh yeah, I just fucking... you know...
Falling leaves, adorn my night!
I'm going in! You're toast! Let me weave you a bird.
Oh yes, it's like, you know, like you can hit like that. Maybe, I agree with you, but it's not consistent damage, you know? If it's so consistent damage, then yes, you can go for her. But it's like she's doing like 10k, 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 and like 100k. I don't know, I will test her anyway, you know? But if you need that weapon, if you need that crazy artifact set, something like that, you know, like if you can do the damage only with her weapon, I will skip her definitely. Because like I don't want to invest so much to do 100k damage. For me it's better to go like with Navia, don't get me wrong, and do like 300 damage every one like skill. Like in this case Navia is way better, way better. But I will check it anyway. Oh hi Xianyun, how are you doing? Expur, I don't know what's that. Expur, it's maybe one. Still, yeah, I don't think that's going to change his mind. Yes, actually, yes, that's not definitely. You know why? Yeah, like, yeah.
Ignorant and vulgar. The wind knows.
Everybody stand back! Let's light up! Venture to it! No, my sword! Where are you?
Clouds high. The birds call.
This body.
Did I scare you? I can still... Let me try.
You know, like, it's not because, like, let's say, maybe she can be pretty good, but I don't want to get a character and then bench that character, you know? It's not a great idea for account, if you ask me, you know? Just imagine you wish for a character and then bench that character. It's bad. Why don't you wish for Nilo instead? Well, she's so much... Yes, she's fun, and you know why? I maybe will go for her on a rerun. I will check Moalani, and if Moalani is going to be crazy, I mean like check, you know why? How check? I will get Moalani, I most likely will go for Moalani. The plans for the future is like Moalani, Pyroarchon, Xylonon and Pyroarchon, like something like that. And if Moalani is going to be, like, let's say damage wise better, then I will skip Nilo. If not, then I will go for Nilo as well, because like Nilo, yes, I know Nilo is way better. The only problem, yes, she's also like a little bit limited to that bloom reaction, which is bad. On the other hand, we now have like Furina, we can use Barbara, so you don't need like Kokomi. Barber is more than enough. Okay, let me do a couple spot. Like, let me check how much time. It's like 30 minutes or 27 minutes. Okay. I finally have the section link. I have no regrets now. Actually, Sino, if you ask me, Shanlink is great. I'm likely gonna wish for more money now. Oh yeah, would be nice. I got Yun Li. Oh, congrats with that. I mean, Shanlink is crazy, yes. Shanlink is just a crazy character, you know? Like, she's just insane. About Moalani now, Moalani is like, you know, like, it's like a little bit early. By the way, they, like, as you know, guys, yesterday they did some changes to her kit. Overall, it's not a bad addition, I would say. You know why? Because they increase that usability of the Night Soul points and mechanics. So let's say now she with the Natlan characters can deal more damage than without them, which is good idea if you ask me. because like in this case Xianyun can be just way more better and valuable support character for Moalani. Let me go national. I mean, like, this team is not bad. Just wanna try how it's... Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I mean, like, I told so much, like, I was talking so much about Emilie, like that, Emilie like this, but now, like, I just skip her. But yes, I mean, you know, oh, damage is, yeah, like, going for the character and bench that character, it's not for me.
Into the wind.
Teamwork is strength! Eat this! Witness the power of Gwa! Rain outlines your fate!
Fallen leaves. Adorn!
Everybody stand!
Wind strike.
You're toast! Let me weave you a verse.
As one with wind and cloud.
Teamwork is strength! Nice and spicy! Rain cutter!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
I'm going in!
Your coming was foretold.
The wind knows.
Embrace the storm! Rain outlines your face.
Clouds high. The birds...
Where do you think
Let's
you're
light it up!
Into the fire! You're toast!
No, my sword!
Into the wind.
Everybody stand up! Let me weave you a verse.
Goodbye.
Yunlit duyun HSR.
Clear weather all around.
Oh yeah, I did. No, it's not DPS Kazuha. It's like full national team.
Teamwork is strength! Witness the path not good!
Unfortunately, with the
Fallen
Raiden.
leaves. Adorn my shadow.
Yeah, the Raiden.
Weak.
Absurd! Illusions are but distractions! Shadow! Let's light it up! I'm going in! Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter! This world, a fleeting shadow.
Strike.
She likes
Nice and spicy! It really hurts!
Let's light it up! This body is eternal. Through it, followed by blade. Off we go. Teamwork is strict.
As one with wind and cloud.
as soon as you cast that burst or like she changes that position. It's so annoying. I mean, yeah. Let me try another one. I mean,
Body and mind.
used
Time to
all of my
act.
burst because of that. Yoni got... Kazuha is not DPS, like Kazuha is just like with EM build. In this case I use mostly like a Xianyun as on field. You know why? Because if you do some like swirl moves with Xianyun, like this one, you can get twice more hits on enemies, which is like increase your like DPS by a lot, by the way. So yeah. Xianyun is crazy character, so yeah, if you got like C6 Xianyun, it's just insane. Alright, let me try with this one. True Nilo main. Xianyun and Nilo main, yeah. Yeah, Xianyun is cute. And Nilo, by the way, it's like Nilo's team is like so powerful. I mean, like Bloom team, yeah. Especially that, like, that sword gives her so much HP, you know? It's incredible. And if you have like close to 70k HP, that is crazy.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Ugh.
Huh? No, my sword!
Wind Strider! Chip! Chip!
Rain outlines your fate. I'm going in!
You're toast!
Witness the power of good.
Chip! Chip! Chip!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! No, my sword!
Clouds high. The birds...
Ring cutter! Huh?
Chip! Chip!
Race you!
So yeah, let's check again. Okay, 20 minutes. Let me go different team. I mean, she moves too much. Yeah, you mean Xianyun? Yeah, when I'm in a full team, I have sent it because of double Hydra. Yes, I mean that's why. Yes, she's like Nilo, like yeah, and you dealt like crazy amount of damage, by the way. So yeah, that like Bloom team, bountiful blooms. And if you like, let's say if you compare like if you compare Nilo DPS and Emilie DPS, Nilo DPS like is like higher by far, because like you know, and just imagine Nilo is not a new character, by the way. She's pretty old. I mean, we got Nilo maybe more than a year ago. So yeah, that's why, you know, like Emilie is kind of character who can somehow like not utilize, but not even maybe use some kind of use that burning, which is completely useless and trash. Because like the burning reaction was the only reaction, like dendro related reaction, which wasn't so useful after dendro release. Most likely, like most of the players used like spread, aggravate, hyper bloom, burgeon reactions. Yes, burgeon is crazy, but burning it's not. Even burgeon wasn't so like useful back then. You know why? Because hyper bloom was like better, easy to use, and like when you have Raiden and like let's say Cookie Shinobu or even Razor with EM, it's also like can be useful. Burgeon was a little bit difficult to like use because like it like you can like harm yourself as well. So yeah, Tomo back then was the only one option, like let's say best option, because of shield, and he can cast that shield. Now like we have Dia, so yeah, with Dia it's like way easier to use. Now let me try Dia again. Wisely.
Thank you for permitting, no, inviting me to join you.
Too easy skip, Emily. Oh yes, enjoy it. I mean, you know why? Like, let's say, yes, easy skip. I mean, for me, she's easy skip. I just like, if she had like twice more damage, I would say yes, okay, like I can like think about that, but not now. I mean, she's just completely, let's say, that damage is like inappropriate if you ask me. I mean, like every, like when you catch that, it's called like skins, or just a second, I mean, I forgot the name. If you collect sense, so yeah, you need to collect double sense to do like enhanced damage, and it's that damage, it's not considered to be a skill damage. So yeah, it's like they like limited her so much. Emily is this bad. I actually love her character and design. That design is not bad. I mean, Yoni, yes, if you ask me, design-wise, I mean, artwork pretty okay, but that voice actor is trash. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. Because like it's like she sounds like a loli, you know, but the character model is like a female. I mean, like it's not a tall female, but it's like a female.
Illusion shattered!
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
Bow your head.
Let's get it on! Hi!
Let the mighty be humble.
Hey,
And you need to invest. I mean, like, yes, you guys told me that like she can deal like up to 100k damage. Yes, but you need to invest. You need her signature weapon. You need like I don't know, like I haven't seen that. I saw a couple videos about like 40k up to 40k damage, and that was like free to play team. You know, like let's say most likely I will use like free to play team. I will not invest to like to other characters like with Constellation. You know, most of my characters at Constellation 0. So yeah, with my team, the max I can get it's like I mean that buff enhanced damage. It's like 40k, no more than that. And going for a character to do like 40k damage every, let's say, 2 or 3 or 4 seconds, no. It's better to use like, I don't know. It's better to build my, let's say, DPS Yao Yao instead of like go for like Emilie. Believe me, on like, yes, Yao Yao with Raiden can do more damage than Emilie with that burning on a field. Because when you use Yao Yao, yeah, she can like on Hydra enemies, against Hydra enemies, she can do like Hyper Bloom and deals pretty good damage. Okay. About EM, by the way, Yoni, I mean, he needs 1k EM. You know why? Because of that passive. So I would suggest you to go close to 1k. Because of this passive, upon triggering a full reaction, Kaidehara Kauzo will grant all party members 0.04 elemental damage bonus. And it for 8 seconds. It means if you get like, the max is 40k. Just a second. The max you can get, it's 40k. It's like, I don't know why it's not here, but still, it's like 40k. In this case, you can like give him Like no need to go more than 1k elemental mastery. For me it's like close to 1k. But you can, I mean you can go for, but it's useless. Like more than 1k is useless on him. Let's say the characters like Raiden can benefit from the elemental mastery. The more they have, the more damage they can do with Hyper Bloom, or let's say like Dia with a Hyper Bloom can do like she can does more burden damage. But Kazuhan is only 1k. You can go less than that, but then you will lose some damage. Just it's like, you know, like how let's say 800 elemental mastery gives you 30% elemental damage. 600 gives you 20% elemental damage. So it's like that. 600, 800 and 1k. Emilie gameplay looks good. Yes, the Dreamers looks good, but unfortunately, let's say, like, to be honest, like, I'm here not because of gameplay, but I would like to get at least some damage. Would be nice to get some damage. So yeah, it's 10 minutes. And by the way, we got new event, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh yeah, we have something new. Yeah, this... I forgot to do that.
The world
Alright,
remains
let me
constant
try
over the
maybe...
centuries. But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Oh yeah.
Shine down!
Sharing my knowledge.
Buckle up! Illusion shattered!
Be sanctified.
There is no escape!
I see everything. Make yourselves a room.
Look alive! Ha! Playtime!
Silence!
But she's not. Oh yeah, maybe I will. Yes, because unfortunately, yes, kind of like you know, like her damage is like not so good. Unfortunately, I mean, if you don't have any alternative, like maybe you can go for her, but I wouldn't suggest because like we will get Nahida rerun in a couple patch. It's better to like way better to wait for Nahida, you know. And by the way, most likely, I don't think so, but maybe they will give like us one more Dendro in the future. Who knows? Like it's possible, you know. Like, but that the Dendro character who play out of like burning, no, it's like it's not okay. I mean, it's so bad. I mean.
Bow your head.
Just look at Dia. One shot and that's it. She's just insanely powerful character. And why do I need like Emilie to use like nah. And she's a standard character by the way, so yeah, it's better to invest to Dia, believe me or not, than go for Emilie. Because like when you have Nahida in a team with Dia and with Raiden. So yeah, this team is way better.
Hey! Sharing my knowledge!
Shine down. Let's get it on. Hi.
That's it. You see? I mean, one shot and that's it. I mean, and those, by the way, enemies are pretty annoying because like they're moving like crazy. So yeah, this is way better, and she has like self-healing ability, which is pretty good, like for Furina, by the way. I mean, like because of that buff. So yeah, let's see if it's time. It's 6 minutes. Okay. Dear child, yes, for real. I mean, like you know, like the more I play, like I use Dia, the more I understand that yes, for real, she is just crazy character, and you can use Dia in so many teams, like crazy. Like not only in Virgin, by the way, Vape with you can use her in a mono pyro team with Arlecchino. Without Shinchu, but with Kazuha. You can use her with in a wave team, in so many variety of wave teams. You know why? Because, like, yes, would be nice to get constellations. Like Constellation 2 will give you like way more flexibility. But even without Constellation, 12 seconds is okay. Like, and you don't need level up all of the talents. You don't even need to level up talents. You just need to like. For Virgin, yes, but for Vaping, you just can keep at level 80 plus with no talents whatsoever. You can use her with a Neuvillette, with Shinchu, with Yelan. Yelan is not so great, unfortunately. I test a couple times. In my opinion, Shinchu is a little bit better, but still, like Neuvillette is crazy, and Arlecchino as well. And since she can like do that Virgin from the distance, you know, you don't need Toma. Because Toma, you know, like Toma is not a bad character because we have couple pretty good polearms with the Elemental Mastery. Oh yeah, let me try until like we wait. Let me try. Yeah, maybe this one. Actually, that boss is pretty annoying. And this banner not so great because 4-star characters, you know, like let's say as a Dreamers 4-star characters maybe not so good, but Xianyun, she's super valuable character. So if you don't have Xianyun with Constellation, maybe like let's say if the player don't have Xianyun, at least one copy would be nice to get at least one copy. Yanfei, you know, like, and Razor, yes, I agree with that because like we have so many pretty good electro characters, and sooner or later you can get Razor anyway. But Xianyun is pretty good. I mean, she's crazy. But if you old player, let's say 2 years player, something like that, and you have all of the characters, then yes. I mean, like for me, Razor is Constellation 6, Xianyun Constellation 6, and Yanfei is Constellation 3, but I don't use Yanfei so much.
I see everything!
Settle down!
Look alive!
The tides beckon.
Tell me any base for our weapon for Xianyun. For Xianyun, best in slot weapon is a catch. Like, by the way, you can get that, you can obtain that weapon by catching the fishes. Other than that, Dragon's Bane is also pretty good. So yeah, let me show you. It's a 4-star, of course, and you can get that 4-star for free. So yeah, if you don't have this catch, you can get it anyway, but if you use that catch on your own Raiden, then you can go Dragon's Bane. This one, it's also pretty good on her. Because like you, for vaping and an increased damage against opponents affected by Hydro or Pyro, because usually you use Shanling Burst and you use with, let's say, Vaping, in this case you get additional 36% damage, which is crazy. That's why that weapon is pretty like okay. And by the way, it's even though it's like condition, it's still like for Shanling it's like non-stop. You can like get that buff. Other than that, Deathmatch is pretty good on her, but it's BP weapon. You can use like crit rate tassel. It's, if I'm not mistaken, we have like one, but yeah, this one, white tassel. But you know, like if you don't have any other alternative, like increase normal attack damage, it's better to use like Dragon's Bane. Like Dragon's Bane is okay. Catch is like crazy on her. Catch, by the way, is one of the best weapons in the game. I mean, that's why like it's totally worth to go for to fish all of the fishes in the world to get that weapon. Yeah, if you ask me, that weapon is just crazy. One of the best weapon. You know why, by the way? Let me show you. That weapon has the same stat as Fasting Desire. And Fasting Desire may be one of the best free-to-play weapons in the game. I mean this one. Most of you guys maybe miss that weapon. It was one of the first weapon we got, like for free, if I'm not mistaken. It's like we got this weapon with Albedo back then. It was Albedo quest. So yeah, that catch has the same exact like energy recharge, increase elemental damage skill damage, in elemental skill damage by 32% and crit rate by 12. If you like compare, you see like exactly the same stats. Oh no, I'm just a sec. Oh, it's skill, but it's burst. But anyways, the stats are the same, you know, and energy recharge as well and attack. So yeah, that's why this weapon is so valuable. I mean, catch. Unfortunately, I would like to get like all of you guys, if they just like,
be sure to
you know,
befriend them and cause them
like
no
let's say give the same quest to the players who don't have that weapon. I mean, Fasting Desire, or maybe like allow you to buy that weapon with refinement mats from the shop, something like that would be nice, because that weapon is crazy. Favonius Lance, oh, you know, if you're low on energy, you can use Favonius Lance. You know why? Because like in this case, she can be pretty good battery. But I don't think that weapon it's better than like Favonius is not like damage wise. Favonius like Lance is not better than Dragon's Bane. Dragon's Bane is second best for her after catch. I mean 4 stars. If you don't consider to use Deathmatch, Deathmatch is like pretty powerful weapon for her. But Deathmatch is BP. So yeah, the first one is this one, catch. Second one is this one. This one, if you need energy, you know, I would say, if you ask me, if you're okay with the damage, I would suggest to go for Favonius. You know why? Because like better to go for energy. Like let's say if you need to choose between energy and damage, I would suggest to go for energy. You know why? Because Shanling needs that energy so bad. Like yeah, she needs like without Bennett, she needs maybe 230 energy recharge. 230% energy recharge, which is a lot. Even with Bennett, you need about close to 200. That's why this weapon is okay. And that weapon can be work as a, like in this case, with that weapon, she can work as a battery. Because she needs crit rate, crit damage. You know? So yeah. But you can use Favonius. Why not? Alright, I mean, like she's here. So yeah, let me check it real quick. Let me do some tests. Should I pull Kazuha Vortex? I have C1 Suka. Actually, you know, if you ask me, the Dreamers, if you will skip Mualani, because like we will get Kazuha Mualani banner and Raiden Kinich, it's the second phase, if I'm not mistaken, yes, something like that, then yes, Kazuha is a great character, even though, like with... by the way, with Natlan, with that new artifact set and supportive abilities, they want somehow decrease the value of that Vivi set and Kazuha and any other anime characters, by the way. So yeah, keep that in mind. You know, like instead of Kazuha, because like let's say when we will get full Natlan team with new sets, Vape wouldn't be best reaction. I mean, than that with a Natlan. It's like it's better. It would be better to go like full Natlan team with supportive assets than with Kazuha. But still, Kazuha is super valuable because crowd controlling. Or like he also on top of that he can gives you 40% elemental damage, which is crazy. I mean, let's say among all of the anima characters we have so far, Kazuha is the best one. He can be a support. You also can build him as a DPS. Like, yes, not a great idea if you ask me, but still you can like give him like sacrificial sword to do more like and like to do more plunge attacks. So yeah, at C0 by the way, he's pretty okay. No need to go for constellations. And easy to build. We have like so many weapons like to use on him. Iron Sting is okay. If you like in the future can get Xiphos, that weapon is just crazy on him. He will be way more valuable for your team. So yeah, I would suggest yes, but it depends if you want to go for Moalani, or maybe if you like think to go for Kazuha on your second account. As I know you created another account, so yeah, it's like he like let's say would be pretty good to have Kazuha in your account, but because you know why? Because you will use that Kazuha more than Moalani, by the way. Believe me or not, when you will play the game, you will like in overworld, in domains, in like spiral abysses, even though Moalani is going to be crazy DPS, like Kazuha will be used by you way more often than Moalani. Oh yeah, just a second guys. Yeah. For a second, if for a second, yes, go for Kazuha. Alright, let me do that couple test at least. Oh, Aqua Simulacra. Yeah. I tried to get that weapon couple times. One time I lost to Staff of Homa. Another one I just like did couple multis, that's it. Alright. Just imagine like wish, not here, not from here. So, yes, because you need to do that from event. Oh yeah, we will get that, okay. Let's try it. Oh, with Yelan, by the way. No, it's not a Yelan. We have Kirara. Just let me check it, if you don't mind, guys. That's a signature weapon. Yes, her signature set. Kirara was a default. Oh no, Kirara was attack set. It's usually like that, and it's usually like that. Her energy cost is like 50. Okay, just a second. Yes, of course, she needs some enemy. She needs some enemy. Okay. Oh yeah, it's 22 seconds. My bad. Alright. Single target, 10k, you know.
Let's get down to business.
But this one is like pretty good damage, but it's unfortunately it's only
Up to it, Manzai!
Everybody stand back!
A little
and
obvious.
if you do it like that, you see the damage. In this case, damage, yes, you can get like 30k at the same time, but for a couple seconds.
Neutralize. This will brighten up the place.
That burst.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Yes, you can get like 30k damage.
Mighty mythical beast!
Gumming, do more damage. Continue the challenge, yes. Your memory is so good. Oh, you mean like... No, that's alright. Wish. So yeah, you know, like, but she gets the damage for 2.8 seconds only. So yeah, it's like, you know, like when you use that skill, when you like use that burst, you increase her skill duration for 8 or 6 seconds, something like that. Let me show you guys. Like initially it's like only 22 seconds, but like when you use that skill, then use that burst, your skill time duration increased for 6 seconds up to, I don't know if it's like we can see it right here, but still it's like that. So yeah, unfortunately this burst lasts for 2.8 seconds only. Let's say if that burst lasts for 6 seconds or maybe 8 seconds, would be way better to use her as a, like, you know, like as a, let's say as like a non-stop a burst damage dealer. In this case, yes, she would burst like completely, because like just imagine every 14 or 15 seconds you can deal so much damage, but without that, no.
Everybody stand!
And also,
Fresh and
let's see
floral!
the damage. This damage is crazy. Yes, I agree with that. She can,
Okay.
you know, but as soon as like that you
Up
lose
to it,
that,
Manzai!
she's trash, you know.
This'll brighten up the place.
Unfortunately, it's only like, you see the damage. That damage is crazy, but you need it's only
Teamwork
lasts
is
for 3
dreamwork.
seconds.
Extract a little ambiance. Red delivery.
I'm going in!
You see the damage? It's like 2k, 6k, something like that. But when you
Russian
cast
flow.
this one, the damage is crazy. So of course you can get like 100k.
Mighty mythical beast!
And this like it's mostly damage comes from Gaming, not from Emilie, you know. So yeah, Emilie, like if you can play her out of that burst, then yes, she worth it. Unfortunately, it's only 3 seconds. So yeah, it's bad. Yes, he's without Constellation, but he is with that weapon, which is like BP weapon, by the way. Super interesting. I never saw that. Maybe I missed that somehow. Yeah, his talents. Yes, Constellation 0, but stats are pretty okay, I would say. Yes, yes, I agree with you, John. She's pretty cool. I mean, like, not a bad character. You cannot check it, but I thought it's like kind of tattoos at first, to be honest. So yeah, guys, if you ask me, like, let's say if that talent, I mean that burst, is not 3 seconds, but like kinda 6 seconds or 8 seconds, then yes. Because like you see like level 3, it's a non-stop, like it's not even crowned, by the way. So you see the damage, but with this one, multiplier is just trash. You know, yes, it's twice better than nothing, but still it's not so good. That's why it's way better, and multiplier is just crazy. And if you crown it, you will get so much damage. Unfortunately, yeah, duration is trash. Cooldown is pretty low, but if you compare with duration, I mean, like, yeah, it's nothing. Let me try one more time. Unfortunately, yeah, it's like...
Everybody stand!
Neutralize a little ambiance.
In this case, you see, it's just crazy. She just destroyed everything.
Up to it, Manzai!
But Gaming does way more better damage. You see, it's 22k from Gaming. It's Gaming destroying all of them.
place.
Yeah, 35k without like full crown.
Sign here, please.
Mini happy.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Reconstitute. Fresh and floral.
No, it's bad. Oh yeah, gaming artifacts. Check gaming artifacts. Is she on deep? No, she's not. Let me check it again. She is on this set. She is on her signature set. Like this one. It's like unfinished revive. Revire, it's her signature. Let me check it again. But Kira, also by the way, yes, you're right. Like she can get more damage by using Kirara with Deepwood. In this case, you can get more damage. Unfortunately, you know, like the problem is she is on her signature set, and Kirara is on like attack buff, like tenacity. It's not even tenacity; it's two-piece. So yeah, with Deepwood, you will get more damage. By the way, it's not. It would be not 35k. It would be like close to 50k. By the way, but only by using that burst. So yeah, playing out of that burst every 10 seconds, I don't think it's worth it. You can get a lot of damage, I agree with you, but it's so expensive to like, you know, like to spend Primogems on that characters and only like use her 3 seconds. Yes, maybe in a Nilo Bloom team, she can be more useful because she's off field DPS. Yeah. Yes, Crimson. Now, what set is... It's Crimson. For Gaming is Crimson, and for Bennett is Noblesse. 4-piece Noblesse. For Gaming is 4-piece Crimson set. A little bit disappointing, if you ask me, guys. I mean, I don't know, maybe you like maybe artwork is good. Voice acting, I didn't like that voice actor, to be honest. But if you ask me, it's better to go for Nahida instead of, like, with Nahida, you can do like way more damage. Let's say your team will be more flexible. The only problem with Nahida is like she is mostly for EM characters, not for attack characters. So if you have Navia, if you have Nahida, I'm sorry, you cannot use Nahida with Emilie on the same team. You know why? Because Nahida, by using that burst, gives you EM, but Emilie needs attack. So Baiju in this case way better, because Baiju gives you attack buff. Or maybe Bennett is way better. So yeah, it's like Tenacity set is better for her than any other EM sets. I mean, supportive, like Tenacity set on supportive characters, of course. Okay, let me try this thing. But Golden Troop is better than Crimson on Gaming. Golden Troop on Gaming... No, actually not a Golden Troop on Gaming. Is like... For Gaming, it's Marushia Hunter, the Dreamers. For Gaming, best set for Gaming is Marushia Hunter. You know why? Because Gaming has that HP decreasing, increasing ability. So that's why his best in slot set is Marushia Hunter. This one. It's not a Golden Troop. If I'm not mistaken, just let me check it. As I know, you can like, it's Marushia Hunter. You can like check it like even from here. Like it's like suggested set for him, but it's not only suggested set, it's the best set for him. If you don't have like Marushia Hunter, you can go two-piece. You know, like let's say like this one, and maybe Crimson one, which also gives you pyro damage bonus. But I would suggest to go 4-piece Marushia Hunter. This Golden Troop is not so great for him. Yeah, because you know why? You will get less damage, and it's like noticeable. even though it increases your elemental skill, it's still like this one is way better. Oh yeah, it's because like when he used, just a second, let me check it real quick. It's in the passive. As soon as, like, every time he uses that skill, his HP is decreased, something like that. No, he used HP to deal some more damage. Yeah, you see, like, HP cost 50% max HP. So yeah, it's like it costs you some HP to do some damage. And just imagine, it's like plunging attack jump. It's like even at level, well, let me check it, by the way, at level 8. Let me do it first, and then I will go for a test again.
Hey!
Buckle up!
Let the mighty be humble.
I see everything!
An oversight on my part.
Let's get it on!
I want to check, like, multiplier. Iron gunner with golden shield because of that. My gun gives less damage. Yes, actually yes. You need to go for Mercy Hunter. Mercy Hunter is like best in slot for him. Just like, yeah. Like, even if you don't use Furina, Mercy Hunter is still better. So yeah, let me go for test again. I want to check how much the multiplier is. Oh, it's not so high at level 8, but still not bad. I would say it's like, I thought it would be like kind of like 500, but it's still okay. I mean, you know, it's still okay. Yes, Golden Troop is not a great set for him, unfortunately. Like, let's say, maybe it can be better than Crimson, but I wouldn't say that. I think even Crimson is better than Golden Troop. But Mercy Hunter is the best one. Fortunately, you can farm Mercy Hunter and Golden Troop, like, they both are on the same domain.
Illusion shattered!
Hey!
Look alive! Did I scare you? Impossible.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Dreamers. I mean, to be honest, I didn't know, like it's like, so yeah, you're welcome. So yeah, switch to Mercy Hunter and you will see the, like, damage difference. Alright, let me go, like, for Spile Abyss, maybe something like that, because, like, to be honest, a little bit disappointing about Emilie. Yes, maybe, like, if you're a collector, like, then yes, you can go for her, but I don't think you will use her so much. Yes, maybe, like, by using that burst, she's pretty fun to play, but it's only 2.8 seconds, which is so low. And they, like, Hoyoverse did that on purpose because, like, it's so powerful. It's like cracked. I mean, that burst is pretty cracked. That's why the duration is like only 2.8 seconds. You know, what I wanna do. I want to check this team on. I don't know if if I can do that. I never tried it before, but still. I want to do like Dia, Furina, Raiden. Okay.
I have
Because,
high
like,
hopes
you need
for
a
this
healer.
journey.
But you can switch to Dia. Let's try it. Oh yeah, I don't have any burst. Oh no, I have. Easy skip. You mean like Emilie? Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, yes. Like, for me, it's easy skip. She's easy skip. But you know, like, let's say maybe like you like her. Like let's say if you have Nilo team, like Nilo, like full Nilo team, yes, you can benefit from Nilo and Emilie on the same team. You definitely will get like that team will do more DPS, but I don't think like it's worth it to go like for only one team. About 100k, by the way, guys, you told me about. Yes, you can do like with if you have like, let's say if you have Nahida Constellation 2 with Deepwood on a team with Emilie, you can do like 100 easily with that burst. Easy, because like Constellation 2 also decrease like danger resistance for 8 seconds, something like that, and gives you so much damage, like within 8 seconds affected by quicken, aggravate, spread, defense. So yeah, you can do the quicken anyway. Or you will play about aggravate and spread. You can do like, oh, spread is also not. No, I don't think it will work actually. Yeah, because like it's a completely different team. You will not go for Electro. Even like in this case, she's so limited. You know, it's bad. Okay, like yeah, easy skip actually for me, unfortunately, because like you know, like play this game. The last character I got was Arlecchino, and it was like a long time ago. I skip Chlorine, I skip like any other, like yes, Arlecchino, you see, it was like not a long time, but now it's like already like close to more than 3 months, which is, yes, I mean, playing this game without new characters, but alright. I mean, in a, let's say in a couple of weeks, in a 10 days, by the way, kind of like that. Let me check it. Yes, in 10 days we will get developer stream, by the way, if I'm not mistaken. Like yes, August 16th, then we will get drip marketing, and we will get ton of news about Natlan. Then we will get drip marketing. So yeah, I mean the time will pass so quickly. Even though like she's disappointing, it still will be okay. All right. I get 50k Emilie on test run. Oh yes, you can get that. You can get 50k. I mean, but you know like. You know how you can be on field, you get that buff from the Bennett and keep her on field. In this case, yes, you can get like you need to wait a little bit like to get that buff completely from Bennett. Unfortunately, Bennett is not good for Emilie and this much as well. You know why? Because she is off fielder and she cannot snapshot. So yeah, you either need to keep on field to get enhanced damage, or like you will not get any. So yeah, they just like, even like in this, like in snapshotting, they just like you know, like it's not a nerf, but they disable that option for her. Let's say most like player says that she is going to be like maybe kinda Oz, you know, but Oz can snapshot. Like official Oz is snapshotting. And that's cool actually. But Emilie's lamp is not. I don't understand how I got 61k. No, it's possible actually. I mean, on test run, let me do it. I will just let me like try this boss. Okay, let me go to the test run. Oh, let me try this team first, and I will go to the. It's possible, I'm actually.
Afraid?
I see
Or do
everything.
you not even have the
It's a
courage to be
revelation.
afraid?
Let's get it on!
Is it my turn now?
Everyone hold hands.
Now that's more
Shine
like
down!
Let the world collide.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
There is
Have
no
a
escape!
taste of purgatory.
Share my knowledge.
Look at
Shine down!
trapped like a bunch of helpless animals.
That was so close, but I don't think I
Everyone hold hands.
With these
rising flames. How amusing.
Yeah, still like Yao is way
Spare
better.
your energy. Running is of little use. Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Illusion shattered!
Hey,
Spare your energy.
Let's just try. It's for me it's super interesting if I can like pass.
Oh.
I was
Who's
really-
next?
Let me go yes, I was so super late. I just was. Let me try to do like let me just revive my
Sun's out, guns out. Just sucks that I got so much work to do.
So yeah, about rotation. Since like Kirara has tenacity, it's better to do like oh yeah, like
Let's light it up.
it's 2, 2, 4.
Let's get down to business.
All right. It's like
How's this?
I will not use
The fairy.
Let's light it up.
Finally, I.
just a second. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't want like something to like.
Let's light it up.
Still breathing.
This one done. So yeah. So yeah, let's do like this. Like first we will need
Everybody
this one.
stand.
a little
We need
ambiance.
to keep her on the floor.
Let me try my blade.
This is then let's try again.
I'm ready.
Teamwork is strict.
Neutralize. This'll brighten up the place.
You win. Good.
35 at max. Let me try again. Anyway, congrats. Yeah, because of it. Anyway, congrats with Emilie. I mean, you know, like it's like if you like her, you have Nilo. So I would say for you, she might be pretty useful maybe because you can use her in a Nilo team comp and also outside Nilo team comp with burning, like let's say without Nilo. So why not? You know, like let's say anyway, like this game is about like your preferences, not about the let's say meta. And if so, if you're completely okay with Emilie, like just use her. But congrats again, yes, congrats.
I'm going in.
Extract. Fresh and floral.
It's 3k attack, right?
Business. To the fairy.
It's like, yeah, it's like that. So yeah, you can get it anyway. Let me try it again.
Teamwork is teamwork.
It's like that. It's like that. Oh my. Oh yeah, I know. Because of that. Why is that? Because
Reconstitute! This'll brighten up the
it's
place.
noblesse. And noblesse cannot give you like noblesse
Let's light it
cannot
up!
stop.
Adventure time! I'm going in!
So yeah.
Extract! Fresh and floral!
Anyway, it's 30k for me. Not,
Everybody stand!
are you sure
Reconstitute!
he
A
got
little
like
ambience!
it's 50k? It's a green number. Maybe it's different number because you can get that number with gunning, but not with. Anyway, maybe I do something wrong. I should have wished on Yelan's banner instead. Oh, for real? Ah, son. Should have wished on. Oh, actually, it's not RIP, but you know, like Yoni, I'm not gonna lie, but in this case, I mean, if you compare Yelan with Emilie, Yelan is better. I agree with you. I mean, maybe you can get like Yelan in a couple multis. Why not? Just try it. I mean, like, you know, like, I don't know, like. Oh, hi, Kimono, how are you doing? If I'm not mistaken, and if I pronounce your name correct, about the should I wish for Yelan, I already have Shinchu C6, I would say no. You know why? Because we will get Natlan in a couple days, and Shinchu, I think, would be way better in Natlan than Yelan. Even though Yelan can increase like damage, DPS, you can get like about maybe 20% damage, not so much. And if you switch between other characters, you lose that damage. On the other side, like Shinchu gives you healing, defensive utility, which is super valuable, by the way, especially with the last characters we have. Like, he is not a shielder, but that resistance to interruption is pretty valuable. I mostly use Shinchu instead of Yelan. Yelan in some cases, you know, like if you have like one dedicated DPS on a team, then and like you can use like the rotation is about 18 seconds, then I would say Yelan is pretty valuable. The problem is no resistance to interruption. So yeah, if you get some hit, you lose some time, and like it's like pretty much, because like you can lose at least couple seconds, which will harm your DPS. But Shinchu instead gives you resistance to interruption and apply Hydro. And by the way, his Hydro application is like, he has more Hydro applications than Yelan. He applies Hydro application a little bit more than Yelan. The only benefits from Yelan also, like another one, it's like she is pretty good in exploration because of that skill. If you want me to, I can do some tests, because like my Shinchu is C6 and my Yelan at C0. Let me do it, why not? It's better to do like at least some tests. Oh yes, it's Kimono. Okay, Kimono, just a second. That's okay, Yoni. I mean, you know why? You like, let's say, anyway, you like then Emilie and Yelan as well, right? Like, you like both of them. So yeah, it's like, let's say, maybe you want like Yelan more than Emilie, but still, Emilie, like, let's say with Nilo, you can do like for me, just for my roster, she's not so good. I don't have Nilo, I don't have Kokomi, I don't, like, you know, like Nilo is a must-have for Bloom team, but you have those characters. You also have Xianyun, so yeah, it's okay, it's normal. Why not? All right, let me do some tests, Kimono. So yeah, I will go like the team like with Arlecchino. Let's say I will go like with Shinchu first, and after that I will switch to Yelan. With Shinchu gives you like that. It's like his skill gives you resistance to interruption.
Overrule. Wind strike. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of teamwork is strength.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your. I'm going in.
Yeah, I'm low on my.
Witness the power.
Messed up a little bit.
Your coming was foretold.
Laid to bed. And raise a storm. Jesus. No, my sword. Rain
Where do you think
outlines your.
you're going?
Teamwork is strength.
Clouds high. The bird.
This is where you fall.
Overrule.
The wind knows me.
Let me do it again. I mean, I messed up with rotation. I mean, you need to use that. It was 30 PD and 50-51, but I'm still mad. That's alright, Yoni. I mean, no need to be mad. Oh, welcome back, Ali. I no need to be mad like Yoni. Why not? She's not like, let's say, if you ask me, she's not terrible. Anyway. Because like, you at least can use her in a Bloom team, and you have Bloom team. You know? In this case, yes, she's not terrible. So it's okay.
Time to go.
Laid to bed. Wind strike. Rain cutter. No, my sword. Everybody stand back.
They need to fix that actually. When you when you like you know why like you always have that like it calls like how it calls anyways, like yeah, they need to fix that because like when you kill the
wind.
Let me lead you. Teamwork is dreamwork. Overrule.
Fallen leaves, adorn my.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Everybody stand back.
Oh, come on. Just a second, let me go again.
Transfix wind strike. Let me read your verse. No, I'm going in.
This one is way better.
Laid to bed.
As one with wind and cloud.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. No, everybody stand back.
Your coming was foretold.
Transfix a storm. Witness the power of good.
Where do you think you're
going in?
Fallen leaves, adorn my.
Witness my rise. Laid bare.
The wind knows me.
Goodbye.
So it's like, let's say 1 minute run, something like that, right? So yeah, kind of like that. Let me switch to Yelan. With Yelan, it's it's a little bit difficult because you don't have that resistance to interruption, that defensive utility, but she is more powerful. I mean, Yelan gives you damage, elemental damage bonus. The same team, but instead of Kazuha, I need to do couple tries as well. Today I lost Changli and go to Furina. Actually, if you don't have Furina, Furina is pretty good character. How is everyone getting Emilie on Serbian? My account first. Nah, that's alright. Nothing I can do. Yes, actually, you're right, Yoni. I mean, just level her up and just have fun. I mean, she's not a bad character. Actually, by the way, like guys, in a 5.0 we will get like 130 pulls, so you will be completely okay with pulls. Alright.
Here comes the catch. Everybody stand back! Overruled.
As one with wind and cloud.
Things are about to get dicey. Teamwork is true!
Your coming was foretold.
Transfixed!
To
Rising
the
star!
eternal oasis.
Here comes the catch. Where do you think
Everybody
you're going? Stand back!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Wind strider, bound as one like a 99.
Oh my.
The eternal.
Let me do it a couple times again. With Yana you will get more damage. I mean, it's not comfortable to play, you get damage, but the difference is not so high. So, Kimono, if you ask me, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Yelan. If, like, let's say it depends also if you have any other, like, Hydro characters. And if you have, like, Furina, Neuvillette, something like that, like, I would say completely, like, skip that Yelan. If, if you like Yelan, then, like, you know, like, don't listen to me and go for her. But I would suggest to go more for Molani than for Yelan. Because Molani is going to be way more powerful than Yelan, definitely. And Molani, by the way, with a full Natlan team, like with Natlan supportive characters, she will be better on a single target than Neuvillette. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Let's say if you will get more. By the way, they recently, like yesterday, couple days ago, they like buffed Molani, and the buff says that, like, let's say overall it's like that. Like, if you play with the Natlan characters on the team with Molani, the damage output will be way better than if you play with the old characters, not like the characters are like outside the Natlan, I mean non-Natlan characters. So yeah, I would suggest you in future, like if you wish for Molani, go for Xianyun as well. So yeah, she will be just great addition and supportive characters for Molani, let's say for every DPS in the Natlan. Oh, C1. Oh, I see now. Actually, you know, like, let's say it's way better than having that, like, Gaming C1. For me, like, in WoWa, Gaming is C1. So yeah, I would like to get Furina C1. Furina C1.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. Teamwork is dreamwork! Everybody stand back!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Busted! Game's up! Fun zone! Teamwork is true!
Why is she swirling again? Like, it's so annoying.
Your coming was foretold.
Spread your wings and raise a storm!
Fallen leaves adorn.
Quietly now. Where do you feel Go in! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Everlasting as the moon!
Laid bare.
Let me try one more time. What weapon should I use on Emilie? On Emilie, by the way. You know, like, if you ask me, like, the best one, it's a free-to-play weapon we got from the event. It's attack weapon. She needs attack. You can use Favonius, by the way, but I don't think it's the best one. Deathmatch is not for her because, like, she is mostly off-fielder. I think you cannot get, like, use that passive completely. You can use, like, oh yeah, okay, let me leave for now. If you have that weapon, I don't know, it's a, oh yeah, it's a signature, Shenhe's signature weapon. It's this one. Massive wind spear. If you have that weapon may be one of the best 4-star weapon on her. Catch is not okay. This one is okay. This one is also might be pretty good because it gives you crit rate. When there are at least 3 different elements, you get like elemental mastery. It's no, it's not okay. Yeah, it's not okay. This one is okay. You can use Favonius lens. You know why? Because in this case, maybe you can use that burst. Favonius is not also great. If you ask me, yes, because like this one is the best one. Let me check other weapons. After defeating an enemy, attack is increased by... Actually, this one can be good as well, you know, for 30 seconds. You know why? Because you just get the damage and that's it. I mean, you just get the damage. It's all like Blackcliff Pole is also not a bad weapon. Among all the craftables, just a second. Oh, if so, that's alright. Let me check. Like, no, deathmatch is not okay. You know why deathmatch is not okay? Like, if I get that passive correct, I mean deathmatch passive, you need to be on field to get that passive. That's why. I mean, let's say, like, this weapon is good for, like, deathmatch. If there are at least 2 opponents nearby, attack is increased. You can check it, but I don't think it's like this. You cannot utilize this passive. You need to be on field, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, why should okay. Unfortunately, she doesn't need elemental mastery. Maybe for energy, this one is okay. But it's elemental mastery. This one gives you attack energy recharge after using elemental skill, increase normal and charged attack damage for it. It's also not for her. Maybe this one. Okay. By the way, Staff of Homo is not a bad option if you have Staff of Homo. Actually, Staff of Homo is like pretty good. You know why? Because like it gives you attack out of that HP, and it gives you crit damage as well, and it has like pretty high base attack. Also, in this case, you can use this one as well, but keep that in mind, you cannot utilize this passive. I mean, you need to do like on hit, but it's only belongs to normal attacks. So yeah, it's like base attack is pretty high for this weapon. So yeah, it might be useful as well. But I would say among all of the weapons I have, this one is okay. Staff of Homo is okay. You can try to use Favonius Lens. Unfortunately, she can be battery as well. You know, like in this case, yes, she might be do something. And this weapon has pretty high base attack for a 4-star weapon. This much I would say no. Because like you cannot like use like this passive, like you cannot use this passive anyway. You need to be on field, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, like because like it like triggers only if you're on field. Hydra and Pyro. Actually, this one maybe now it's like it's elemental mastery. It's because of passive. Now, if you don't have this one and Staff of Homo, you don't have so many options. I mean, use like Favonius Lens. You maybe use Blackleaf, but Blackleaf it's like from a shop, you know. It's, let's say, it's for free, but not for free at the same time. I don't have any of these good weapons. I won't refund. With Welkin Moon, March Primus, which Welkin? With Welkin, how much? Oh yeah, about Welkin. To be honest, like Dimmers, I don't know with Welkin, but it's maybe about like Welkin gives you like, if I'm not mistaken, like 2 wishes. It's 15 wishes, 20, maybe 160, 170, something like that. So yeah, it's like only patch 5.0. Is there a 4-star crit rate or crit damage start polar? Oh yes, we have a lot, Ali. I'm gonna try to go for you know, like Yoni, if you ask me about that weapon is of course like made for her. You can try, why not? It depends, but you let's say in terms of primogems, you still will be alright, because we will get a lot of like pulls. But what I like, you know, like it's a weapon banner. It's like, you know, even though the value of this banner for you, it's pretty okay. You know why? You can get Favonius Lens, which is crazy, by the way. You can go Favonius Warbow, which is crazy also if you don't have the weapon. This, like, by the way, this weapon, I mean that Catalyst, is pretty good on, if I'm not mistaken, on Neuvillette. Oh, no, just a second. No, it's not for Neuvillette. It's for Nahida. It's not a bad weapon for Nahida. Only 10 seconds. Elemental Mastery and Bones. Yeah, it's for Nahida. It's not a bad. It's pretty good weapon for Nahida. This one is great. I mean, Favonius Lance is like crazy weapon. Favonius Warbow is crazy weapon. And by the way, why I said value? Because like Aqua Simulacra is pretty good weapon for characters, even not for Yelan, but for other characters as well. You know, like if you see the passive, HP is increased, and when there's an opponent nearby, the damage dealt by the wielder of this weapon increased by 20. So yeah, you just can use like let's say that weapon on which character we have. Yeah, I don't think Xianyun, because like your Xianyun has its own signature weapon, which is crazy on her. I don't have any character with like this one. It's Ganyu is also not so. Yes, Ganyu maybe. But still, like this passive is pretty like useful. About her signature, like if you want to, but that signature is like the best weapon for her. Like, you know, it's like that. With a pretty high base attack, and it's like at max it's 33% crit rate. So yeah, I would say, you know, like if you already got Emilie and you don't have like any weapon, just like you can throw like couple multis. Why not? Try it, but don't spend too much. I can use Aqua on DPS Xianyun maybe. Yes, actually, you know why? She needs HP, but
The desert's a tough adversary.
she
But at
uses
least
like she can use HP, and yes, you can, but her signature is way better for supportive, like or support Xianyun. But yes, for DPS, if you like want to use like that, then yes, you can use it, because like 88% crit damage is a lot, and also you on top of that you will get 20% elemental damage as well. And she is pretty close distance character. You cannot like even that burst, like Xianyun burst. If you use that, you still need to be like pretty close to the enemies. Oh, bye bye, Ali. Bye bye.
It's called being a freelancer. Old folks just don't get it.
I can use Aqua. All right. Let me continue with Spiral Abyss, and yes, Kimono asked me about like Yelan and Xinchu. You know, like anyway, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Yelan, I'm sorry, because like we will get new characters, new region, like in a 20, like let's say this phase like can be a little bit trap phase for so many players, you know, because of Yelan. Yelan is pretty anticipated character. She's pretty. Her story quest is so cool. She is another base of field DPS. She can give you buff. Yes, she is not useful for many characters. Like you cannot completely use on Neuvillette, unfortunately. Even though you can benefit from that buff, only from buff. She's good with national team. She's pretty good with the Raiden national team. Like instead of Xinchu, because like Raiden, when she is in her burst state, she doesn't need resistance to interruption, so you can easily go with Yelan and you will get way more damage. By the way, it's pretty significant and noticeable. With Arlecchino, I would say Xinchu is way more comfortable to play, even though with Yelan you get more damage. So like let's say overall Yelan is better than Xinchu, but Xinchu is not a bad option, you know, like he is not terrible. He is pretty good like in applying Hydra application. She can give you defensive utility. He can give you like healing, which is pretty cool. So yeah, unfortunately he cannot buff, and it's the only drawback. Let me try a couple times more.
Busted. Game's up. Time's over. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Overruled as one with wind and cloud.
to get dicey. Everybody stand up!
Your coming was foretold.
For
the eternal oasis!
Wind Strider!
Bloom as the
busted?
flowers
Here
in
comes the
Boulevard!
I'm going in!
Fallen leaves adorn my... Bound as
is
one,
where-
like a 99!
Overruled!
Into the wind!
The eternal oasis at long.
You see, like it's like yes, you can do like more faster if you like cannot like if they like won't interrupt you. It's like faster than with like Xinchu. But Xinchu and Yelan do like both of them do this not exactly, but pretty like close time to each other, and because of that couple seconds you can get, it's not worth it. Her buff works a little bit like weird when you switch character. you lose that buff, which is like, let's say it's not okay. It's not like Furina, you know. Furina gives you buff and like team white, which is cool. Like, but Yelan is not. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest it. Overall, if you ask me, I would like it's better to stick with like Xinchu. Xinchu is like, if you ask me, Xinchu is way more flexible than Yelan. Like in different teams, you can use like, let me show. I like to use this team, by the way, with Xinchu, but with not Yelan. Oh, hi Splash, how are you doing? Splash. Thank you very much, Splash. Yeah, bye James, James. So yeah, I like to use this team with Xinchu, by the way. It's pretty, not a bad team. Yes, it's not super powerful, like EM Raiden and Nahida.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home. Animal hypostasis.
Let me weave you a verse.
Absorption test.
It's like this team is not like super powerful something.
There is no escape!
Hey! Sharing my knowledge.
Witness the power.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Shine down!
But just keep that in mind, it's like
I see everything.
floor 12.
Make yourselves at home.
No, my sword. No, my sword.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Animal test 6308.
Illusion shattered!
Stand clear.
Your coming was foretold.
Spread your wings.
Right this blister.
Oasis!
There is no escape!
Swirl, Mark 2.
Witness the power.
Where do you think you're
Rain
going?
outlines your fate. No.
Absorption test.
Oh yeah, it's like not so fast, but like if you use it like this team, like it's like you can do like in 130 something like that. But yeah, with Yelan it's like it's going to be a little bit longer. You know why? Because Sucrose cannot utilize that buff. So yeah, but in this case you don't need any healer in the team. You don't need like any shielder, because like Xinchu's shield, like that resistance to interruption, is more than enough, and that healing is more than enough for you. So yeah, let me do a couple domains and I will show you. Like this team with like, since all of the enemies, like only last one, like it's like Pyro, which you can swirl, they are mostly neutral. It's like, yes, a little bit difficult to play, but when you have like, let me go. the elements which you can swirl with sucrose, it's way more faster.
For justice.
I'm planning to pull for Nahida. What I would say, like Splash, Gachi, Whitey, I would say it's a great idea. She is way better than Emilie, like, you know, like by far, way better than Emilie. Let's say, yeah, like you will not regret, because if you ask me, for me, Nahida is the best Archon in the game. Like among all of the Archons, I don't have Venti, but I have Zhongli, Raiden, Furina. Even she's even better than Furina. Oh, because like, yes, Furina is pretty like good in like team buff, but Nahida is Dendro. She can like do damage. She is pretty good supportive character. You can build her and play in so many different team comps. But yeah, I would say she's way better. Even though like Furina is off field and can buff your teams, like she's like Nahida is Dendro. If you oh hi Zenix, how are you doing? I'm mad at this. That's okay, Yoni. I mean, that's alright. I mean, you got the character. That's like, I mean, like, that's it. That's not a bad character. I mean, that's alright. That's completely okay. I mean, you can, like, anyway, you can use her. Yeah, whatever, like, with a Nilo and in a Bloom team comp. So, yeah, she's pretty fun, by the way, and that's 30k. It's like not a bad damage. I mean, yes, like, and she's pretty like artwork overall. It's okay. It's not so bad. I mean, she's not terrible. Let's say. I already have Furina too. If you have Furina, by the way, then you're like, let's say I will like, if you want me to, I will show you. Just let me finish this one, and I will show you. I don't know if I like show you like before. I will show you couple teams with Furina, Nahida, Raiden, and Dia, or maybe other characters. Like this is like Furina team as well. So yeah.
Illusion shattered. Everyone hold hands.
Rain outlines your face. Huh? Rain cutter.
Yeah, stand clear. Absorption test. Enhanced animal module 75.
Shine down.
Hey.
So you see, like if you have elements and you can swirl them, this like team is way more better. I mean, even you don't need any healer, as you notice, because like all of them off field. The only Sucrose is the only Sucrose is the only one who like you keep it on field. Sucrose skill has a range, and it's pretty good range. That's why it's Raiden's skill like you like can like hit so many enemies. The only problem with Nahida, like it's not a problem, but when you have couple waves, and since she's mark enemies, you need to on-field her to mark enemies from the next wave again. So yeah, in some cases, let's say in some like circumstance, Yao might be a little bit better, but it's not in Spiral Abyss, definitely, because in Spiral Abyss, if you have enough, like in like some domains, some like yeah, because like Yao skill lasts for 12 seconds and you don't need to like if you like kill all of the enemies from the first wave, you don't need to cast
I see everything.
Yao again. But it's like, it's very rare. I would say like you need like a lot of DPS to do that. So yeah, Nahida is must pull character if you ask me. Can I damage? How do I get Emilie's signature for Volcano with Nahida, Bennett, Kazuha? Actually, yes, Xenix, you know? Actually, that weapon with a 33k, but let's say, just a second, let me check the passive. Unfortunately, only like this passive like attacks increased by 50 is okay, but The second one, like after the equipment character triggers burning on an opponent or deals dendro damage to burning opponents, the damage, you cannot like use this second passive, all of them, you know? So yeah, you will miss that. But overall, this weapon is not so bad. I mean, pretty normal base attack, crit rate is great, and attack. But if you ask me, you know, like, I wouldn't suggest you to like go for this weapon. You know why? Because this Jade Spear for Arlecchino is way better. Just a second. This one is way better. If you have enough crit rate, this weapon is way better. So I wouldn't suggest you to go for that. And this weapon, by the way, is free to play. So yeah, it's like that. I mean, that weapon is a little bit like, let's say, has some limitation. I mean, you can use like those passives only on Emilie, unfortunately, or any other dendro like Xianyun, but Xianyun doesn't need that, like, you know, like, yes, she can like do burning, but she cannot create the stacks. I mean, like, if I'm not mistaken, it's not the stacks, it's like, just a second. So overall, I wouldn't suggest you, if you ask me. I mean, even though it's a pretty good weapon. This effect lasts for 8 seconds max 2 stacks when 2 stacks are reached. Oh yeah, it's only stacks, so yeah. Like Xianyun also can like use this, but or any other dendro. No, another, not any. Xianyun. It's like you only need to like polearm dendro. But for Xianyun it's useless. I want to pull both Nahida and Pyro Archon. But if I use Nahida with Arlecchino, let me do the test about, by the way, Splash, if you don't have Raiden, you can use Cookie Shinobu. So yeah, you can go like the same team, but let me try it. Let me try this team, and then I will do the test with Nahida as well. Oh yeah, by the way, I can do that even without, yeah. But let me just switch that weapon to White Tessa. You know why? Because, yeah, it's better to go white. The problem is, let's check it, why not? Let's go like, instead of Nahida, instead of Raiden, I will go like Cookie Shinobu, if you have her, by the way. And instead of Chinchu, I will go like, let's go with, no, let's keep Sucrose, like this time.
What'd they do this time?
Everyone hold hands! Sharing my knowledge!
Late back.
Stand clear! Animal test 6308! Swirl, Mark
Yeah.
2!
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah! I see everything!
Actually, you can, you know? Yes, because like, if you notice, like, it's like get some burning. You know? Oh my.
Transfixed.
You see the burning? You get that burning. But the problem is, let's, yeah, you know, you need consistent
Hey!
you need consistent dendro. In this case, that's why Emilie for burning it's so good, because she can keep that burning alive for throughout her skill, like 22 seconds. That's why she's so good. But still, like, let's say just a second, because like that, no, just a second. After the equipping character triggers burning on an opponent or deals dendro damage, you know, like you can splash, but the damage wouldn't be consistent. So I think it's like it's not worth it at all. It's better to go for Jade Spear. Like in any case, Jade Spear will give you more damage because Jade Spear is the second best 5-star weapon for Arlecchino after her signature. So yeah, I would say it's better to go for like Jade Spear, because like you can get that weapon from the standard banner, or by losing your 50-50 on a premium banner. You can get that weapon from the from this banner as well, as you know, like from this banner. So yeah, since like you have like a list of items, so yeah, it's right here, you know.
Let's make her a little.
I mean, I use Nahido with Arlecchino for Emilie Xianyun with Ben. Yes, I got your point, Xenix. I mean, but I don't think the damage will be consistent. I mean, as a passive, you cannot, that burning is not going to be consistent. Actually, Xenix, that would be way better if you lose to Jade Spear. Yes. I mean, but because of that, I wouldn't suggest your Prima Gems on that banner. You know why? Because like you can get that weapon from the standard banner. You know? That's why. But Jade Spear is better than that Emilie's signature on Arlecchino. Because Jade Spear gives you like, it has like higher attack, base attack. On top of that, yes, it's a little bit less crit rate by about 10%, something like that, but this passive is completely okay with let me go with that Jade Spear and I will show you. Just let me do like couple rounds in Spyla base with her signature and with that Jade Spear, and you will be just surprised how good the Jade Spear is. Let's say at couple constellations, like constellation 3 or 4, that Jade Spear will do the same damage. It does the same damage like her C1, like R1 signature. Splash, about that I want to pull Nahidan a Pyro Archon. If you ask me, I would suggest you, like along these characters, go for Xianyun as well. If you want like my future characters wishing going to be like that, I will go for Molani, I will go for Xianyun, I will go for Pyro Archon, and like Shibalanka or the character like Pyro Sovereign, you know, like kind of like that. Like, let's say it's not my wish list, it's the characters I will wish for. So yeah, Molani is not a bad character, even though I have like Hydra. You know why? Because Natlan is going to be a little bit different like region. You need to like at least couple Natlan characters to get benefits from the Natlan's new artifact set, supportive set. On top of that, Natlans will get that Night Soul mechanic. And by the way, they will change combat system in the 5.0, guys, if you like. Most likely you heard about that. So yeah, they will add new multiplier. And that multiplier is going to be like, you know, like at the moment, you only have like one instance of any damage. It's like you have like one normal, maybe one skill, you know, one burst, something like that. But in 5.0, they will change that. On top of that, you also will get like a multiplier of a Night Soul. It means like you will get more damage if the character has that Night Soul, you know, like you will not get only one. You will not get only one instance of damage, but the second one as well. So yeah, like that's why they like nerfed Moalani so bad. Like if you notice, they nerfed that Moalani like, you know, like maybe like by 100%, like twice. But she is still super powerful. You know why? Because if you get like Xianyun, second supportive character, like let's say Xianyun as a second supportive character, and maybe one more Natlan characters alongside Moalani, you will get crazy amount of damage because of Night Soul mechanic, because of that multiplier. So yeah, like Moalani with the old characters will deal less damage than Moalani with a new character, so Natlan. You will be alright, Xianyun. No need to be depressed. You know why? Because it's a 5-star character. Why you should be depressed? It's okay. I mean, like, it's completely okay. Believe me or not, when you crown that skill, I mean, you need to crown. Let me check it real quick. Oh yeah, I cannot read it from here. Yes, you need to crown like her skill, if I'm not mistaken. Like her skill is like top priority. And after that, you can level up to level 9, that burst, or maybe crown it as well. You will get like a crazy amount of damage. But I don't even have a good weapon. That's alright. I mean, you know why? Oh, come on. By the way, you know, you can use this white tassel on her. You can use that weapon, this white tassel. Yes, of course, like this one, Favonius Lens, is better. Like, let's say, you know why better? She can be like a battery, but you also can use this white tassel. Let me find it real quick. Yeah, this one. Because of crit rate. I mean, you will get that crit rate. And yes, this passive is like useless on her, because like you will not do some normal attacks. By the way, no need to like increase her normal attack like level. It's like completely useless. But you still can use this one. It's like you will completely okay. So yeah, let me switch the weapon. It's a level 90 Jade Spear.
Wish to report? Go.
So it's the same crit rate, crit damage as like this weapon, by the way. It's exactly the same as her signature weapon. I cannot, oh yeah, I can compare, by the way. So yeah, if you notice that, it's the same crit rate and the same base attack. The only difference is like the passives. And that passive is pretty flexible. This passive works on any normal attack damage dealers, on field damage dealers, of course. But this one, it's only for Arlecchino. So yeah.
You have my
Would any of BP weapons be good? BP weapons? I mean, yes, you know. I also, oh yeah, it's like that. This one is crit rate and base attack, not a bad base attack. The problem is it gives you elemental mastery, which is useless for Emilie. Yeah, Emilie scales on attack, but it gives you pretty high crit rate. I have that weapon, and the second like open as much. If I'm not mistaken, I have both of them, by the way. Let me check from my like. So yeah, this one gives you 27.6% crit rate and 510 attack. This one gives you 36% and 0.8 crit rate and like a little bit less attack. But I would suggest like maybe this one is better. You know why? Even though it's useless, it gives you more attack. This one, if I'm not mistaken, this passive will not work on Emilie, because she needs to be on field, if I'm not mistaken. but we can check it, by the way. Just a second. Yeah, we can check it. Let me just a second, like let me just switch that weapon. Let me do this couple tests, Yoni, with the Jade Spear. After that I will just switch to Deathmatch and I will check if like Fielder also can get that buff. If so, that Deathmatch maybe is best for her. So yeah, I will go like with this team, Xinchu and Bennett. You're welcome. Just a second, let me do a couple tests. So yeah, Xenix, about that weapon. So yeah, it's a Jade Spear.
Overruled. No, my sword. Witness the power of Guhua. Everybody stand.
Transfix clouds high. The birds call.
Rain cutter. Rain outline. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Let me start it again. Yeah, when you lose that Bennett buff, you know, like these enemies, like they are so annoying. When you like far from them, they're approaching you. When you're close to them, they run away from you. Super annoying enemies.
Overruled. The wind knows it.
No, my sword. Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines. I'm going in.
Overruled. One with wind and cloud. Wind strike.
Witness the power of Guhua. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Your coming was foretold.
Stretch your wings
Late
and raise
bear.
a storm. Let me read you a verse. Where do you think you are going?
Clouds high. The birds call. Bound as one like the 99. Witness my rise. Transfixed. No.
I'm sorry guys, but it's like
Into the wind.
I don't know why, but it's maybe something with the servers. I have a high ping, that's why my rotation is like sucks as hell. So yeah, because of that, like I just like miss some rotation, I miss some damage. Yeah, you know, like this game and this, like when you have high ping, it's like pretty tricky to play and do rotation. But anyway, this weapon is not a bad weapon. If you like, if you ask me, I would say this weapon is better than Emilie's signature on Arlecchino. Because of base attack, because like of and the team, by the way. I mean, you know, like you need to go like let's say instead of like some wave, right? Let's say you go with Nahida. You go Arlecchino, Nahida, right? And let's say you can go Kazuha to swirl Pyro, right? But you still can lose some. You go Nahida, Arlecchino. Just a second. let's say my usually team is like that, right? Oh yeah, you will lose so much. Do you know like why? Like which character you want to, like, let's say you go like Nahida instead of, right? You will lose damage. I mean, it's not worth it at all. You know why? Then yeah, you cannot like go without Bennett, because Bennett gives you like huge amount of buff. This attack, like it's like crazy amount of attack. Xianyun will give you vape and resistant to interruption. So yeah, let's say you can go without Kazuha, but Kazuha can swill Pyro, which gives you like also credit. Now, that weapon, it's not worth it at all, if you ask me. I mean, it's not a bad weapon, but I would say Jade Spear is way better. So yeah, it's better to like if no need to like wish for that weapon. You can easily use White Tassel on Arlecchino and you will be completely okay. Yes, a little bit less damage, but pretty decent. Let me go with White Tassel, by the way, and I will show you that White Tassel actually it's not a bad weapon.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain Cutter. No, Mike, everybody stand back.
Yeah, you will lose some damage and like it's not spell, I mean, you know, but still it's okay.
Overruled.
One with wind and cloud.
Witness the power of Gua. I'm going in.
If you catch them, like that, you just feel
Everybody stand back! Where do you think you're going? Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
You see, and it's pretty decent time, and it's White Tassel. It's not her signature, it's not Jade Spear, so yeah, I wouldn't suggest you to go like fortunately, Arlecchino has like pretty good, like let's say different options as a weapon. The one important thing, like if you go the team like this, try to swill Pyro, because like if you swill Hydro or any other element, yes, the damage output will be super low. But if you like swill proper element, in this case like element like Pyro, I mean, then yes, the damage output is crazy, and it's like it's like I don't know, like I wouldn't suggest you anyway. I mean, it's a waste of Primogems. Alright, Ioni, about that weapon, by the way. Yes, I want to check if I get that passive, if the character is off field. If I'm not mistaken, no, but let's check it. So yeah, let me go with this much. For me, it's like R5, but that doesn't matter. Because like it's like, if I'm not mistaken, it's 16 and 24 for R1, something like that. So yeah, it's 16 and 24. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can check it.
Into my eyes.
I can check it. Yeah. Yeah, it's 16 and 24.
I can't promise. Like what you see.
The huge benefits of that weapon, by the way, why I like this weapon so much, it gives you so much crit rate. You know, like 36% crit rate, it's crazy. Even though like base attack is low, you still get that like on field DPS characters, you get that like 16 and 24 attack percent, which is crazy. same team with like Shinchu and Bennett.
Grain cutter! No, my soul! I'm going in!
Oh my, let me start again.
Time to go. Wind strike.
Witness the power of Fuhua! Rain out! Everybody stand back!
Transfixed as one with wind and cloud.
Grain cutter! Rain outlines. I'm going in!
Your coming was foretold.
Rise the
Where
star!
the eternal oasis.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my soul! Everybody
Where do you
stand
think
back!
you're going?
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The eternal oasis. Long.
Oh yeah. Good. Oh yeah, I just. Yeah, it's not a damage for you. It's most important thing. It's like if you get the buff. So yeah, if you see, I'm sorry, I just. Okay, so yeah, you see the arrows, by the way, like you know, like this ones. It means like she gets the buff. I don't know if like not spelled from here. If I'm not mistaken, it's not. But let's check now. According to the passive, if there are at least 2, if there are fewer than 2 is second one, you get 48. So yeah, now I should get like 48% attack buff. Just a second. Now let's try like just a second. So now you need like just a second. You need like at least 2. There's a few. So at least 2. So yeah, you need like 2 enemies. And let me check like this place. So you see, yes, like it's like when you're on field it works, but okay, you get the same amount of like actually yes, it, like let's go like it doesn't increase. You know why? Maybe because you need to go on field at least once to get on a field. Just a second. So yeah, maybe it's like, you know, like it's working like you need like to, it needs to be checked. You see, now it's increased. And you has it. Yes, actually, yes, that weapon can work on like that weapon deathmatch. Like, yeah, it's not a bad like alternative for Emilie. But yeah, let's say anyway, when you use that burst, you will be on field, and yes, you will be alright. Yes, yes, Yone, you can use that weapon. Oh, you're welcome. I mean, yes, me too, because like, you know, it's a little bit like, as I like, you know, I was a little bit like, for me, it was a little bit questionable because like, you know, like that passive, if it were, let me just like, just a second, let me do one more test. Let me do the test like, just a second. Let me check base attack of let me like, you know, like I usually like it's let's say, you know, like the guys with that Excel like with like some formulas and other stuff. Yeah, it's easy to count like there, but if you don't have that, you need to do it like, just a second, let me check base attack of Arlecchino. Max base attack, it's like 342, right? Yes, 340, just a second. Yes, Emilie works a little bit different because like Emilie, if I'm not mistaken, she needs like overall attack, not a base attack. But in this case, we need to count, just a second, let me get, like, it's like 342 plus 23 means like, yes, exactly the same number. But it's not this number, you know, like I just want to test. And you get from artifacts 728. That's important one. The only problem if it counts from the base, or it's like, yes, it's because of base. And just a second. Oh yeah, we can do like, you know why? What we can do, just a second. It has the same, yes, I have the, just a second. I mean, this test would be way better. We have this weapon with the, no, just a second. Yeah, we have this weapon, just a second. So yeah, it's way better approach in my opinion. Just a second, let me guess. So yeah, in this case, yes, it's like, yeah, like that passive works on like on Arlecchino. Unfortunately, like if it depends on how many enemies you fight against. So yeah, it's like, but you see the difference, like now you get only like the same base attack because of 454 for that weapons, and you get less from here, and that was 1602, so it's like 400 less. And if you switch the weapon, yes, you need on field her first. Oh no, you immediately get that weapon. Actually, yes, that's not a bad weapon. You see, like the number increased. It's not only base attack, it's also that passive. I mean, in this case, it's 48%. But if you like fight against like 2 or more enemies, it's like 32% attack and defense. So yeah, so you can easily go for that weapon, and that weapon can work on Emilie even if you on off field, because like it's still, you see that like buff, like that buff, that passive works when she's on field, off field. Alrighty, let me just... Oh, I have this weapon on Sucrose, that's why she's like, don't need... Okay. Oh, and I switched that weapon on Nahida. Okay, let me do like all of the stuff back real quick. I usually use my Nahida with this. So I messed up like... Now it will take ages for me to farm from gold. Still, it's farming for Navi. Yes, actually, but you know, if you ask me, you will not regret. You know why? Because I think you like the character, so you will be completely okay. And since you have Shinchu, you also will be alright, because like, yeah, you see, like Shinchu is pretty good option for like if you don't have Yelan. Yeah, not a bad option, by the way, because if you notice with Arlecchino, you do not exactly, but almost the same time with Shinchu and with Arlecchino. So yeah, I mean, yeah, let me go like this then.
I won't hold you back much.
But yes, it will take some time. You know why? You need to farm new Arlecchino boss, by the way. She needs that mats. So yeah.
Overruled.
My ping is
Stand
just
clear.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Witness the...
Animal test 6308.
This is where you fall.
Stand clear.
Rain outlines your fate.
okay. Somehow wrong with the servers, like, you know, like it's usually like that. I don't know why, but some of the like operations for the characters, from the buff, from the like with the buff, I'm sorry, with the buff, with like affixes, it goes on the server side. That's why you get so much ping when you are in a combat. Oh, hi Toshki, how are you doing? You're that's alright. Hey, hi sir, how are you doing, guys? I mean, oh, okay, it's like... So yeah, for me, like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's about like 10 minutes, and that's it. And my ping is like dry, like, you know, like Madame Ping. By the way, we have some info about Madame Ping. So yeah, looks like she's going to be like a female Xiao. Would be nice actually, you know why? Because I don't like Xiao so much, not gonna lie, because he is difficult to build, he is super expensive, and to get something like from him, I mean damage wise, you need C6000, you need to play in mono, geo team. So yeah, if you can fulfill all of the like needs, requirements, then yes, he is crazy. But I hope like Madame Pink will be more free-to-play friendly character, and also I have Xianyun. So yeah, maybe, just maybe, if she's going to be pretty okay, I will go for her. I want to have like at least one this like plunge attackers, because like let's say it's like completely different when you have like a character like Xianyun, which allow you to do like plunge and the dedicated plunger. Oh.
Absorption test.
So yeah, my ping is goes crazy. Copy and circle. Oh yeah, that actually you noticed that immediately, Tashki. No, sir. Unfortunately, I will not go for Emilie. You know why? Yes, I told you guys. I'm sorry about that. I told you I will spend my 50-50 at least, but you know, like she's so disappointing. She's just terrible. I mean, she's not disappointing. That damage is unacceptable. Gameplay is not so great. I did couple runs. I mean, her burst is crazy, but unfortunately it lasts for 2.8 seconds. You know, it's super low. It's like so, it's not even like, yes, by using that burst you deal crazy amount of damage, but it's only 3 seconds duration. I don't know, like, and overall the damage output is not so great, even with burning. She also like locked 2 burning only teams. Yes, you can use her with a Nilo team, by the way, Bloom team, somehow. Unfortunately, I don't have Nilo. So in this case, I decided to skip her and go for Moalani, because like, you know, like, and I would, if you ask me, I would suggest you to do the same. You know why? Because Moalani is going to be pretty good, and you need at least couple characters from an Atlan, because like according to the last buff they did, it's like yesterday's or a couple days ago buff, they buffed Moalani to be more powerful in a full Natlan team. Not a full at least, but you need couple Natlan characters in it on your team to get more damage from Moalani. In this case, like it's better to go for Moalani, for Xylona, you know, like why not? Because like Kinich for me is not so great character, if you ask me. I have Alhaitham, I have Tignari, and Kinich is going to be the same, like let's say some kinda limited, like with burning and burgeon reaction, maybe for Bloom. So yeah, it might be helpful for, let's say, might be pretty good for a team like Nilo, Emilie, Kinich, and second Hydro character, maybe like Kokomi, you know. Yes, this team is going to be crazy. By no, you need Pyro. I'm sorry. Yes, and one more Pyro. I messed up. So yeah, and if Nilo can give you enough Hydro, then team can be pretty good. But it's like let's say it's only on a paper. We need to like to do some tests anyway. Oh, hi Kakarot, how are you doing? Yes, Kakarot, I heard about 3-star in Vuva when we will get 1.2 update. Yes, I heard about that. Just imagine it's like a minor patch and they give us 5-star. I hope Hoyoverse will give us like 5-star in 22 days. By the way, in 22 days we will get like anniversary, first anniversary. So yeah, would be nice to get some free 5-star. But you know, it's like Hoyoverse. Genshin could never, exactly. Actually, yes. By the way, I did like a video, if you like watch that video about the like gambling in different games, in Zenland Zone Zero, in Wuthering Waves, and in Genshin Impact. It's just like, you know, it's like that. Genshin never gives us Primogems, but other games gives a lot of Primogems. Unfortunately.
All right, let's head off.
Witness my
ping.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Clouds high, the birds call. One with nature.
No, my sword.
laid bare.
I don't know why, guys, but my ping is like, you know, it's like kind of crazy and it's like so difficult to fight. Alright. I mean, Genshin did give us 10 pulls for mistake. Actually, yes. Alloy. No, actually, about Alloy, by the way, I don't know if we already got a free. No, it's not. It's not the same. I will explain you why. None of the Natlan characters really interest me. Like, I don't feel the urge to pull for any of. But you know, unfortunately, sir, they were like Hoyoverse force us to pull those characters. You know why? Because they will they will introduce and already did that. I mean, we are know that about from the leaks, new mechanic like Night Soul mechanic, and they will change combat system as well. So yeah, let's say if in the future you want to get more damage, like you need to go for Natlan characters. That's it. I mean, let's say your old characters will be a little bit outdated. So yeah, it's like that, unfortunately. So yeah, let's say you can say that a Natlan is going to be like a DLC for Genshin Impact. It's like we will get not a completely, but pretty revamp the game. You know, they will change mechanic, like combat systems, they will add that Night Soul, and according to the Night Soul and Night Soul points you got, you can increase the damage. Also, we will get new set, artifact set, and if like for the Natlan characters, you will get more damage than from the other characters. You know, like they like huge difference, by the way. So it's yeah, it's like that. Already got for yes, Kakarot, about that like Alloy, by the way, you know, like we got, I don't know if you have Alloy or not. I got Alloy, but they gave us Alloy after 1 month. Like, let's say PlayStation players got her first and we got her after a month. And I, you know, like if you ask me, I was a little bit shocked when I saw like 5-star in my when I got a mail. But when I like remembered that, yeah, that was it. Like we got the character like after a month. So yeah, it's like it's not generous if you ask me. You know, like all of the players already did all of the tests, all of the stuff with that Alloy. She's not so great. Not at least even like now. It's even back then she wasn't so great, and now like she's like, you know, like she's like just bench. Yes, actually, Kakarot, she, like, most likely, yes. Like, Mr. DeVere also told us about that. She's not a Pyro Archon, actually. What, do you think I should go for Emos? No, Yone. You know, like, you can do, like, couple, multis, but I wouldn't suggest you. I mean, let's say, if you won't save your Primogems, if you ask me, like, it would be better to go for that deathmatch instead of her signature weapon, even though that signature is way better, like not a way better but better. I would suggest you to go for that signature for the deathmatch. I'm sorry, for the deathmatch. You know why? Like, let's say you will like get some Primogems back. By the way, it's 4 wishes and 680 Primogems, at least something, some mats, something like that. So yeah. You know, sir, I mean, you can use Neuvillette, but you know what? Morlani is going to be better than Neuvillette, especially against a single target. So yeah. I see FOMO. That's what makes it outdated law. Oh yes, maybe. Fear of missing out. Oh yeah, fear of missing out. I don't think Neuvillette will get outdated, sir. Probably until... No. Believe me or not, Kakarot, Neuvillette is already outdated. And you know why? It's because of new mechanic. You will see that. I mean, if you like read about Xianyun abilities and about the new set we got, Morlani is only first character within the Natlan region. Morlani is going to be more powerful than Neuvillette against single targets and in wave team comps. So yeah, she is going to be crazy, not like Neuvillette. Believe me or not, she's going to be like that. Anyways, thanks a lot for. You're welcome. You're welcome, Yoni. I mean, yes. I mean, yes. I'm about to finish a stream as well. Let me do like this. Let me do this like one more time.
Overrule. Wind strategy. As one with wind and cloud.
Witness the power of Gua. Huh? No, my soul.
Starting to say his gameplay is good. Yes, actually, if you mean Neuvillette, I would suggest you, by the way, use Neuvillette with Dia. If you have Dia, like the team like Dia, Neuvillette, Raiden, EM Raiden, and Nahida, that team is just crazy. I like to use the team so much because you know why? You get so many different reactions. So yeah, in this case, it's like pretty fun to play. But yes, Neuvillette is a little bit boring. Let's say when I got Neuvillette in Overworld, I used Neuvillette only for a month, something like that. Then I switched to Alhaitham because he's really super boring. Yes, he's super powerful, but he's super boring at the same time. Alhaitham in this case was more fun to play. Way more fun. But Arlecchino is just insane. She is just crazy. And you can decrease the damage output, you know, by using White Tassel, you know, something like that, to not kill enemies so quickly. In this case, she's fun to play. I mean, you like just
My contraptions are
intentionally
calibrated. We may now
decrease the
depart.
damage to have fun. Yeah, I'm saying like decrease the damage and like going for her signature weapon. All right. Then that makes sense that she is the current Pyro Archon Dever. Oh yeah, Mr. Dever also is here, yeah. The only character who may not get outdated is Arlecchino. You know, like, maybe. And you know why? Because she has that great ability to keep that Pyro infusion for a long time, despite if even you like switch the characters. Yes, if like, if in the future we will get the characters like this, then yes, someone can like, but I don't think we will get like in the future because that's crazy, just imagine. And you know, like, Bond of Life is already dead because I don't think we will get any other 5-star characters with that mechanic because it's pretty broken, by the way. Even on Chlorine, it's super useful because, like, let's say you can heal herself. It means like you don't need any healer on the field. You know, like, yes, in terms of using Furina, Neuvillette is way more flexible than Arlecchino. Arlecchino is a little bit difficult to use, but you can give him a lot of energy recharge. So yeah, that's a cooldown, and you can get like you can use that burst of cooldown. Just a second. It's only 50 seconds, by the way. So yeah, and only 60 energy. So you will be completely okay with 140 to 150 energy recharge. You don't need to go more than that because she deals normal attacks.
Yeah.
And with infusion, you can like get some energy back. Alchemy will be outdated. Oh yeah, he says that the only character who may not get outdated. Yes, actually, I agree with you. It's only because of that infusion. Can Arlecchino use Emilie weapon? Oh yeah, like the same question as Xenix. Like, you know, like, yes, she can, but the passive, you cannot get consistent, like, consistent buff from that passive. Because that passive says that, just a second. The passive says that after the equipping character, like, you get, like, attack increased immediately without no conditions, but This one is like fully with condition, I mean second part. After the equipping character triggers burning on an opponent or deals dander damage. Triggers burning, it means that you need to go like with Nahida and do some burning or some like, you know, consistent dander applicator. Like maybe Dander Traveler. Dander Traveler is not okay, no. Like Collet. Like maybe Yao Yao, by the way. So yeah, maybe in this case you can get that 18% damage and it's like stacks 2 times. But let's say it's not consistent. It will be pretty difficult to do, in my opinion. You know why? Because you already have like the team with Arlecchino. You need to like sacrifice one of the characters. Like let's say you need to sacrifice one animal. In this case, you cannot swirl Pyro, or you need to sacrifice Hydro. In this case, you cannot get wave damage. You cannot sacrifice Bennett because you need that Bennett. So yeah, let's say if you go like a team with, let's say, if you go the team like, let's say, it's like, for me, it's a team like that. I usually use this team. But if you switch like Kazuha with Nahida to do some burning, right? Or let's say with Yao Yao, right? You will lose that. You will lose the wave damage, which is way greater than that passive gives you. Like way greater than 36-star damage, element damage buff, you know? So in this case, I wouldn't suggest to go for that weapon. And you need to keep that burning. And it's a little bit pretty tricky, I would say, you know, like you need to cast like Yao Yao's Yugwei again and again. And they need to hit the enemies with burning, like Pyro Aura. I'm sorry, with the burning, to keep that burning. So yeah, it's a little bit difficult. It's not so easy. So that's why I wouldn't suggest you to go for that weapon. It's better to go for Jade Spear. Jade Spear, by the way, is way better on Arlecchino than like any other beside her signature. I mean, her signature is number 1.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
Yeah.
I can't promise you'll like what you see.
So yeah, guys, it's like about the time to finish a stream. Let me just like do the scan box real quick. What if you run Arlecchino in a burning team? If Arlecchino gets a rerun, yes, Arlecchino, by the way, in burning team, it's not okay. I mean, I tried couple times, but it's like not so good, if you ask me. Yeah, I got lucky and I got a Jade Spear, which is also functional on me. Yes, actually, I completely agree with Kakarot. You know why? Because that weapon, it's Jade Spear, it's crazy. It's like that passive. By the way, that passive works pretty good on Raiden as well. Oh, unfortunately, nothing like tag. Oh, all right, like that. I mean, not so much luck today, but it's okay. Arlecchino weapon not worse until the banner also back. I mean, yes, Mr. Dever. If you ask me, like, I wouldn't suggest to go for Arlecchino weapon. I was just super lucky and I was 30 points away. That's it. But I would, like, you have so many options. You can use, like, White Tessel, you can use Jade Spear, you can use Deathmatch, you can use so many, you can use stuff for Homo, by the way. So yeah, it's like... Or if you ask me, like, yes, Mr. Dever, you know why? even though that weapon is best in slot for Arlecchino, but like you know, like it's like obvious and it's obvious that this weapon is best for Arlecchino. That's okay, but this weapon has this bad passive, and it cannot be used on any other characters. But if you go like for Staff of Homa, this weapon is more flexible, way more flexible. So yeah, I would suggest to go for Homa instead of that weapon. Maybe, like not maybe, you definitely will get less damage, but not so much. You know why? Because let's say this weapon with couple refinement, like let's like with a 3 refinement, like R3, R4, you will get the same damage like this one, R1. The same damage. So yeah, there's no sense to go like for this weapon at all. It's like super limited, and it's limited only on Arlecchino. You can use that weapon only on Arlecchino because of this bad like trash passive. And the damage output, I would say, you know, like if you do like proper swirling, you can do not exactly of course, but pretty good damage even with white tassel. So yeah, why you need to spend so many prima gems? It's useless. I mean, I wouldn't suggest you. Better to go for Staff of Homa. Staff of Homa can be used like on literally any character in this game because of this passive HP and also attack. You see, like all of the HP scalers. By the way, you can use this weapon even on Yao Yao. Yes, it's not a great option, but still HP increased. Why not? Oh, defense, Toshki, that's alright, I mean. Okay, no, tag is not. What Oh, for me? Oh, hi VXC. I just got for real, that's crazy. Constellation 4 Emilie and Constellation 2 Yelan, that's crazy actually, congrats. In game, I can also get a Jade Spear someday. Yes, actually, I will go for Cons C1 if I... Yes, actually, yes. If you ask me, would be better to go for Arlecchino's Constellation, like instead of that weapon. Yeah, Constellation gives you more. Yeah, congrats. Actually, if you like the character, why not? She's pretty great. I mean, let's say if you like the character. Unfortunately, I will skip her for more money for the future character, but it is what it is. I mean, like yes, I know I can, but unfortunately it's a little bit late now. It's like yes, if you don't mind guys, yes, I'm about to finish a stream, but I will be online tomorrow again. It's already like 11 PM, like yes, for me as well, by the way, Mr. Dever. If you ask me, like I will go for
Go on. You have my undivided attention.
I will go for characters like Molani, Pyro Archon, and Xylonen. I thought Emilie would be bad, but got to test her, and she did like she's great at what she's doing. You know, Kakarot, if you ask me, I didn't like that damage so much, to be honest, because like that 80k damage is not consistent. But yes, if you say that yes, she is intended to be in a burning team comp, in this case, yes, I agree with you. But that burning is a little bit, yeah, you know, like it's a little bit like, I don't think like it will last for more than a couple patches, if you ask me. You know why? Because as soon as we get Natlan, I gamble all my pools for C6 channeling. The damage not consistent, and remember, wall level rising some more. Oh yes, actually yes. Actually yes, Mr. Dever. By the way, you know, like I mentioned that the same thing like when I started the stream. Yes, wall level will increase, and in this case you will get more beefy characters, or more beefy enemies, and yes, you will need more damage. That's why Natlan characters is a way, if you ask me. That's why you need to go for Natlan characters. That's why Hoyoverse, like, they force you to go for the new characters. And by the way, you will see the difference between old characters and new characters when you get, I mean, Natlan per teams. You know, it's like the damage output will be completely different. Like, yeah, Giga Chats. And yes, like, yes, you know why? It's in Overworld, but yes, Alikino and Emilie work together. Yes, they can, by the way, but you know, like, I would say for Burjan, Dia is way better. By the way, about that, Kakarot, I would suggest to go for Xianyun as well, but it's up to you. I mean, Xianyun was going to be pretty great buff character. And also, if I'm not mistaken, she is going to be shred resistant as well. Resistance shred as well. Moalani and the Mawika. Both delayed than Xianyun. I will go for Xianyun anyway. I mean, you know, like, it's like, for me, it's like Moalani, Xianyun, Pyro Archon, and maybe if we get like Pyro Sovereign, I heard that we will get him, like something like that. So yeah, but we'll see. I mean, it's still like, you know, like, let's say, by the way, if you know, like, on yesterday's streams we discussed about like Moalani's buff, and that buff, by the way, it's specifically for Moalani within the Natlan characters team. I mean, if you use Moalani with the Natlan characters, you can get like, she buffs especially for that. So yeah, it's like like another one cheap move by Hoyoverse. I have to see her kid to decide. Oh yeah, you mean Moalani? That's alright. I mean, you know why, Kakarot? This game, overall, it's like only about the characters and preferences. So if you don't like character, but no need to go for that character. I'm completely okay with that. I mean, it's normal. Yes, buff, but you know, like Mr. Dever, it's buff especially for the, if you use the Moalani within the team with Natlan characters. If you use her outside the characters, like, it's like not so good. Moalani, Xianyun, pure S. To say, Mawika, Dragon, Colombian. Yes, kind of like that. I mean, I'd like, yeah, maybe for me as well. And I still have so much good characters to get Vortex. Kazuha, Zhongli. I would say Zhongli, you can skip Zhongli. Like Kakarot, I would say skip Zhongli. No need to go for Zhongli. But Neuvillette, yes. Neuvillette, definitely. Kazuha, definitely. Xianyun, you can skip Xianyun as well. And I will explain why. We will get like Madam Pink. And she is going to be like female Xiao. So maybe you will like her. You know? So yeah. Yeah, definitely. I skip Zhongli. It's like Zhongli, like, you know, like, you don't need Zhongli. Believe me or not. Why are you guys saying skip? Because Zhongli is not so good. That's why. It's like, it's like, I don't know, I just like, I would suggest you to skip Zhongli. It's up to you, but yes, Madam Pink most likely is female Xiao, but we'll see. I have so much skill issue. I need no. You know, like about that, Kakaro, I don't think you have so much skill issue because like you play this game for a long time. But yes, but Zhongli like will decrease your damage. That's why it's also not so. Yes, maybe like I don't know. Like if you ask me, I would suggest you to skip Zhongli. once you get C6 Kirara, may oh for real, I didn't know that. I will like I will check all of the constellation of Kirara. I have Kirara but C0, but still. Well, for me who plays Elden Rings, dodging runs in my and by the way, yes, I mean like you know, like if you get used to like Elden Ring, like Genshin Impact, it's super easy for you. Oh, for real, that 3 Magukenki was like maybe one of the easiest one. By the way, you can like, I don't know if you joined my streams back then. I did like a ton of times or like against Magukenki, triple Magukenki, and they are super easy, by the way. They are not so difficult. And you like, let's say with Zhongli you had like less time. Finish time, like it's like you like not less time, I'm sorry, like you spend more time to finish them than without him. Kirara, the triple Magukenki are too tough. But oh yeah, Toshki, I didn't know that. I will check it, by the way. I mean because like I don't have I only got Kirara like recently from the event. If you ask me, Sino, I'm from Europe. If I had Lila, I might consider skipping wrongly, but I don't have. You will get her, by the way. And by the way, you know, Kakarot, Lila doesn't need constellation to be a good shielder. All of her constellation is about her damage. That's it. So yeah, like at C0, she's like the same as at C6. I mean, just shield, the shielder, her shield. It's exactly the same. Yes, maybe you have like some additional, like when you are under the shield, you get some damage, something like that for your team or like for teammates. But still, it's like shield is the same. Yes, they can pierce exactly. Like many opponents have now Bond of Life. Alongside Bond of Life, we have a couple enemies who can pierce that shield. So yeah, like that's why shield is not so useful. It's better to go for healer. I agree with like Mr. That's why, by the way, they didn't give Xianyun a shield. So Xianyun is without a shield, but she has great buff and debuff like her abilities. Okay. Alright guys, I mean it's like 11:30 like right here. If you don't mind, like I just like it's like and in future we can pierce the shield. Is it confirmed that Kazuha? Yes, Kazuha in phase 1 of 5.0 and Raiden is a second. Yes, better to skip. I definitely like it's like 100% true. No need to go for it. Yes, by shower time. Yes, exactly, it's a shower time. I mean, I need to do something and after that like it's a shower time. Alright guys, thanks for joining once again. I will be online tomorrow. About the shield, by the way, Kakarot, I mean, if you want me to, I can do some runs with shield, with Zhongli's shield and without, and you will see the difference. I mean, because like, yes, shield gives you some defensive utility, but without shield you can do more fast runs. So yeah. Alright guys, thanks for joining once again. So yeah, I will be online tomorrow. Feel free to join. Bye bye guys, bye bye.